second point of spellcraft. Let's see what it gives you.
A second point in skillcraft gets you a blow-up doll.
I must have 2 blow-up dolls by now. Jeez.
Just so you know, we are live. So,
I mean, you said it first.
You're the one making dirty jokes, not us.
Do you want to hear my bread story that got me pissed off today?
yeah, your moldy bread. You already told me that. Remember?
Yeah, no. There's more to that story. There's more
to the moldy bread story. I am wrapped in attention.
Riveted.
Basically, I go and grab another loaf of bread, and I'm like, all right, that one looks good. I pick it up. This bitch moldy too. And I find my boss who's working. And I'm like, hey, you got a moldy bread problem. He's like, first off, shut the fuck up. Don't say that out here.
First of all, lower your voice.
Yeah, basically. And he drives me to the back. He's like, what's the problem? And I show him. He's like, dude, I just grabbed this from the shelf, and this bitch is moldy. It's like, motherfucker. He's like, he grabs the bread. He's like, all right, whatever. I'll look into this. Get out of my face.
My brush
Don't you ever use that M word again, young man.
But yeah, like, fucking... Well, I pictured you with your bread. I pictured, like, a chibi version of you going, "Have another loaf of bread, please? Mine's all moldy."
Hey, Tusla, do you have, sear? Points in sear?
Let me check.
Sear these nuts?
2 points.
Perfect. If you get one more spellcraft, you get elemental trap.
What the fuck is that?
You can
An
set
elemental trap.
Yeah, you can set a type of trap that then does proximity.
You can get a thing. What the fuck is that? It's
Self-explanatory.
It's a trap that an element.
Yeah. Listen, I'm brain special, okay? God.
We're all brain special here. You're nothing new.
You are especially brain special.
Also, if you have 3 points in intimidation, you get instill fear, and that one's cool.
I'm very good at the intimidating thing.
You also get invisibility. You can be an invisible horse.
Yeah.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Why do I suddenly have this?
My horse is invisible.
Yeah, 1 seer, 2 spellcraft is invisibility.
Man, I was just laying here on the ground, and all of a sudden I have this hoof print. Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah.
Like,
I said I'm sorry.
What the fuck is that? Did you guys see a horse? I didn't see any horse. I'm scared.
Oh god.
I'm scared.
1 point in cartography for this teleportation circle.
All right,
Wait,
we're back in control, baby. I cleaned up my root beer mess.
It's 3 and 2 for invisible.
I cleaned up my room.
No, it's 2 and 1 for invisible.
Then I already have it.
No. 2 spellcraft, 1 seer.
While I was explaining my bread story to the group, I accidentally spilt root beer all over my keyboard.
Guys, I spilled my root beer.
Guard, how do I level up my spellcraft?
Go into ranks, go where it says spellcraft, right-click edit, and then change the rank and the stat that you're gaining.
You make me sound like I'm a kid who spilled his ice cream outside the parlor, and I have to go
in Maine.
Go up to the cashier and be like, "So, can I have another ice cream? Mine spilled."
Mine is spilled, it did.
Yeah, living embodiment of Pepe said.
Fucking major sad spilled ice cream. No bitches.
Do you have the spellcraft on your main sheet?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's all you need. Okay,
yeah.
Just making sure.
No, because he already had 1 point. He said that. So
Yeah,
I was just.
I now have 2 points in seer and 2 points in spellcraft.
Spellcraft.
So yeah, you have 2 more spells to your access now.
So
you can turn invisible and you can set elemental traps.
When do I gain the ability to ESP diamonds underground?
What?
You just have to turn the camera up.
Okay, good.
You can click through the floor.
You say ESP Diamonds Underground? The fuck are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure it's a Minecraft reference.
I was waiting for somebody to get it.
You have to download the
You fucking zoomers in your
invisible textures.
goddamn Minecraft.
Even though it's a
Listen,
boomer
Gar, we need to
game.
get you a 3070 so that you can ray trace Minecraft. It'll change your whole life.
Ray trace Minecraft.
Oh my god, I can't believe they
Honestly, you
added that.
need like a 3070 to run any mods, so it's fucking it's a shit show out there.
Mama need more RAM for Minecraft.
You try to use any of the mods, and yeah, you do.
Oh, you can also
You have
use winter,
64, not enough, fucker.
you can also use winter
All,
dance now.
all I
too,
can say is if there's ever an ugly chick that wants to get a hold of a very hot man, right? All you gotta do is have a graphics card. Date me and you can have this.
All you gotta do is
Instantly.
look somewhere else.
All you have to do is pimp them out. Easy. Just buy affection. Easy.
You guys just don't
This-
buy your
this-
affection, fucking savages.
You guys
This
aren't
hunt don't
simps?
work for
Fuck you.
Sex work is real work.
Okay, guys. So from a little like 6 minutes of us
It is
just
real
riffing.
work. That's a lot.
So what do you guys remember from the last game y'all played?
You got into the city.
Daniel offing some oxen.
Ours got fucked up. Horseman did a good, he thinks, and
We
got ours
lost the
unfucked
true
up.
main character.
Oh yes, our motivational speaker that couldn't speak. He visited the glue factory in the sky.
The only like true likable character in this entire cast died last episode.
No.
Not like this, horsey. No.
Horse.
No, he got to die after being traumatized by seeing two of his friends get shot in the head out of nowhere.
You know
I'm
what?
sorry, wasn't there an alternate reality where he just fucked off with a knife and fought valiantly to the
So
death?
what I was hoping
Man, he
was,
lasted over 5 minutes.
say my hope was is that he would pass his brain power test and steal Daniel's knife to go off on his own terms, but he went off into melee mode instead, which is still pretty cool.
Yeah, and it was canonical. It took 5 minutes before he felt the connection of animal handling.
Yeah,
drop.
like just like cut away.
Yeah. That horse survived longer than any of us would in rounds of combat.
That horse fucking built, yo. Okay.
Hold on, I need to.
Also,
Like,
very,
we didn't know he could have pulled the Humvee by himself. It was... We never needed the oxen.
Wow.
Where we're going, we don't need oxen. Okay, but you guys made it back to Kindred in one piece and avoided the what?
The
Drake.
Drake.
What kind of
It's
It's
drake?
like a
Big, angry,
giant
scary
pile
thing.
of rats.
the horny
Pretty
Drake.
sure.
Rapper Drake.
The horny Drake.
It's a giant pile of rats in a trench coat.
Yes. Yeah. The most deadly things.
The most dangerous game.
The most dangerous game.
Certifiably scary.
So scary.
Certified hood moment.
Certified
Okay.
Chicago moment.
So, Jesus Christ. So you guys, shut up.
Chicago's not real.
Chicago is fake and
Chicago's
so
not
are you.
real. Chicago's not real. It can't hurt you.
But anyway, so you guys are back in town. You guys have had your rest. You guys have had your shower. More or less, what did you guys have in mind that you needed or wanted to do?
Food truck.
Food truck.
Food truck.
We came all this way for a food truck.
We're
that's it.
only here for the food truck.
I thought someone else had business here too.
No.
No,
No, literally. The horse wants to pull the food truck, powered by Spider-Man.
We risked our lives completely to go get a food truck. Oh,
What was worth all this danger? Food truck.
yeah.
100
Look,
gold.
we already paid the deposit. It was.
But
So-
sir, you don't understand. I paid a deposit.
Plaza, we paid for the entire damn thing.
Man,
Okay,
this thing gives me no alerts for ads. I'm so like I asked when you send me putting an ad, let me know, and it does not fucking tell me, and I'm still pissed about it.
I haven't get.
You want to know how to get around this problem is by subscribing to Guard
It doesn't
Bro.
work. No,
Really?
that doesn't work.
I'm subscribed and I haven't gotten any ads at all.
Saying I have for subscribers that it has motherfucking like I don't know, man. It's fucking Twitch.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Twitch has been putting in where you get site ads, so it doesn't count as like the stream ads from the subscriber. You get site ads, so then after a certain amount of time each time, you have to watch it ad to completion. And
Thank
if
you,
you like
Anonymous.
change channels, it still puts it on.
Yeah, man. I
hey.
I couldn't tell you. But alright, so you guys are currently located in the 6 area, the 3 fairs. This is where the Mercenary Guild is, and as well as few of the fucking words, as well as a few of the other guilds in town. But yeah, so what did you guys, besides a food cart, what did you guys have in mind to go and do?
Daniel needs to get his dry cleaning done.
I think we all do after that whole situation occurred. To be fair, so
Yeah.
Mostly our pants being dry cleaned for obvious reason.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
I I got covered with blood multiple times. So yeah.
Oh dear.
It could have been worse.
I'm actually kicking myself, but I do have a quick question.
What's that?
I'm surprised I didn't already check this. As obsessed as my character has been with getting radios, I never tested to see if the radio in the Humvee and the radio that I came with work.
Well, the Humvee one works.
So more or less, how do you want to test them exactly?
I'm gonna hit that button on the side and try to say something. I do have a point in communication, so I at least have some rudimentary understanding, I would hope.
Go ahead and give me a communications check using your brain power. You show me how you communicate, dear brother. Damn, he do be communicating, though.
Oh, wait, I don't have any skills in communication. Oh well, I only have brain power.
I'm being an idiot. I just blanked on how to do a communications check.
Hold on,
It's
is it called communications?
A skill check.
Stand by.
No, it's called a skill check.
Well, no, if you
that
have
you
the
do through
skill.
Foundry.
Saying if you have the skill, it should show up in your
It should show up in your
Yeah, for some reason it's not there, and I know I have a skill in communications.
Give me a second.
You should.
Communication. Okay, and this is Para talking?
Yes.
Or, sorry, Declan?
Yeah, Declan. I swear I do. Let me go double check my original sheet.
Did you put it in computers on accident?
No, I did that today when we leveled up.
Okay, so I'm...
But, because it's a modifier. It's a racial modifier. Maybe that's why it's not there. I don't know.
No, because hold on. So I'm going to your main tab real quick and...
Well,
so right now,
writing wasn't there
so right now I don't see any skill ranks in communications on your sheet.
Yeah, he just has to add it.
I'm sorry, not a racial modifier. I believe that's a skill or job modifier. Yes, it is.
Yeah, you didn't add it, so it's not gonna show up. If you add
Okay,
if you add it to your
real
actual thing,
so
you'll be able to see
so
it.
you didn't add your scout rank ones. Okay, so let me go and fix it real quick. Drop that in.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay, so scout level 1 should now be in there, and you should now have communications. It's not so it's there, it's just not showing the skill.
So I can just do a skill check, select brain power bonus, and then do global modifier 1 for the communication. Is that cool?
That should work. In theory.
Oh, no, don't. Yeah, that works.
So, Jared, I have a question.
Yes.
I leveled up my persuasion with the skill point. How do I make sure I go into Foundry so instead of a 1, it's a 2?
So perception and then changing what to a what?
Persuasion.
Oh, persuasion.
I put another point in persuasion, so instead of a 1, I needed it to be a 2.
Okay, so what you do is you find the skill in your main tab, right?
Under skills, yes.
So then click, just just like click the ranks persuasion. It'll pull a box up, and you change the 1 to a 2.
Okay.
Okay. Biddy-boo, biddy-boo.
Maybe I just did that and it's not showing, so let me just refresh just to be safe.
Let's see. I'll play your shit real quick. It's a mandatory night. So let's see here. Persuasion. No, you didn't change it. I'll just do it.
Okay.
I'll just do it.
Oh, it says. Oh, it just showed it now.
Yeah, because I just changed it. So Declan, real quick, I'm pretty sure I can just add the skill to your sheet, and then it'll have it like just automatically autofill. Give me 1 second here. So skill ranks.
So what we hear,
communications.
boys? Should we get some more oxen for the Humvee?
Probably.
Yeah. So what?
Just
So
realized I was on mute.
so Declan, what I did was I added the skill to your fucking your sheet, but didn't put any points into it. That way, it actually reflects what you have already.
See, I'm not. Maybe I just need to reload my sheet. I don't know.
It's possible.
Oh no. You should be able to see it because you can just go to skill ranks and
Yeah,
instead of going down
I
to,
closed and reopened it, and now it's there.
Okay.
It's like
It's-
magic.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Have you tried turning your character off and then back on?
I think actually several of us have already done that.
Yeah.
I happen to have a really large off switch. Ask me how I know.
So do I.
Okay, so we'll go in order of just the chat here. So Ars, what does Ars have to do for today
Oh.
in mind?
Hold on, real quick. You didn't answer the radio question. Even
Oh,
though I rolled
right.
like half.
Sorry. So 8. So after fiddling with it, you can get it to like turn on. So the radios do work after you get them hooked up appropriately inside the Humvee. But you hear like a little click of your receiver turning on and back off, and the lights are on, but you can't. No channels are currently kind of like receiving signal.
Okay.
Ow. My tinnitus is going off.
Oh, I hate that. No, okay, so the whole reason why I was trying to ask that question is because I was hoping maybe if we split up while we're in the town, we could have some communication.
I mean, you know how to set radio frequencies. You can more or less pick one out for the main radio and then pick one out for the fucking hand radio. That shouldn't be an issue. You just set your.
Well, that's.
You just set a frequency.
I guess I wasn't quite describing that then. That's what I meant I wanted to try to do is like.
Oh. You said
set
test
it
it. And I was like, okay, you turn it on and it works.
Oh, no, I was trying to test that I could actually get, audio over both of the radios.
Okay, so you're trying to set the frink. Trying to set the frink from the
Twink, I know what's going on.
from the hand radio to the Humvee radio and make them be able to talk to each other.
Yes,
Correct. Okay,
that's what I meant.
Yeah, so when you do that, yes. So you can send and receive on both radios for sure.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we'll start with Ars. So Ars, here in Kindred, what do you have that you want to do?
Well, first after getting out of the shower, I'm gonna ask if they have like robes or something to wear because my clothes are dirty.
So they do have like loaner clothes. They're like a cheap mass-produced linen type thing. So if you ask for like I need clothes while I'm just getting washed, or you need to go buy new clothes, they have basically a linen shirt and linen pants. That's what you get.
Daniel has
Yeah.
spare clothes if you need to borrow some.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
You know what? Sure, I'll borrow Daniel's clothes.
So you borrowed the fucking cowboy duds with your fucking yeehaw hat? That's funny.
Yes, and then I'll join Daniel in getting my stuff cleaned.
Okay.
Like, and while in there, like, I suppose we're just gonna wait there to until our clothes gets clean. So, while in there, I would like to read another one of my books.
Okay.
Or continue reading the book I was
I say
reading.
which book? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is do a little time skip here that you guys are gonna get all your clothes washed, and if you can skip towards the next morning, if you guys let me know what you want to do in the meantime.
Alright, so throughout that, I'm gonna be focusing on just getting my clothes clean and reading books.
Okay, so generic medical book. I'll put another charge. Fucking nerd. So, so now 2 out of 13 for your generic medical book. Save that. Coldramina, anything you want to do or have done before morning or no?
I want to go find an oxen.
Find oxen. Okay, so so by this time it is quite late at night. So none of the folks selling oxen are going to be out and about selling oxen. Not really a strong night market here in Kindred.
You only find oxen on the street corners.
Oh yeah, so Flash pointed out there is a new emote in the chat, the blushing dwarf. So enjoy that.
Neat.
Aw.
All right, Dalrith, how about you?
Just going to do maintenance on my swords and daggers.
Okay, Daniel.
I think it would be important that Daniel reports to Bob that he couldn't find the treasure.
What's this?
Are you doing that alone or?
I'm just saying out loud that I think needs to be done. I haven't specifically said I am going to do it.
Okay.
So, do you want to come with?
It's probably good for me to come with because I was the other one that was given the mission, but do we actually want to do that?
I think he'd be very annoyed if we don't. If he sees we're in town and doesn't actually tell him what's happening.
Fair enough.
So Daniel, when you say that, you want to go tonight or the next morning?
Ars, do you think we should go tonight or in the morning?
Honestly, it's probably better to rest for the night, and then deal with that in the morning.
Fair enough.
All right.
Besides that, and getting clothes washed, nothing tonight. It all the stuff I want to do is morning stuff.
Okay, Dagork.
I am doing nothing but sleeping.
Declan.
I'm going to clean my rifle. Well, okay, actually, I haven't fired it since the last time I cleaned it, so I'm just going to oil it. Nice
and slow like. Okay. So the next morning, you guys have all your clothes back to you. So basically, this is included with your room fee. I believe you guys already paid that, if I remember correctly. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not much anyway. So you guys have all your clothes back. They're all freshly laundered to the best of the ability. There's still a faint whiff of death about Ars's clothes, but soap can only do so much. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
But yeah. So we'll start with Ars. So Ars, what does your character want to do this morning in Kindred?
Honestly, there's not really much that he wants to do, so he's just he's reading and open to going with anyone else. That's pretty much it, because he just kind of wants to relax.
Okay, Kojama, you want an oxen, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so more or less all the oxen are going to be down towards the hook, which is kind of like the outside the city walls area. This is where all the stockades are and where all the animal sales go down due to the deep pungent smell that animals tend to have around them, you know what I mean? So does anyone want to go with Coldramina, or is he going by himself?
I'll go with Coldramina, because Daniel also wants to make sure he gets another horse.
I will also go with Coldramina.
I'll go too. Might as well.
Okay, so that is Ars, Killjoy, Coldramina, and who else?
Might as well just make it the full party. Fuck it.
Let's just all go with him.
Declan, is that right?
The oxen together.
Declan is gonna visibly get excited and geek out and say, "Here's my pocket popper. I'm gonna sit in the Humvee."
Okay.
Your pocket what?
He's giving us the radio because he wants to use the
radio.
That's a funny name of saying.
I get to use my radio.
So
Yeah.
if we're all
Algoric
going,
is going to take the radio, by the way.
Okay,
Yes.
good. I wouldn't know what to use.
So if we're all
Oh,
going,
Algoric
then
doesn't know how either.
Hold on. Ars, go
Yeah.
ahead.
If we're all going, then I'm gonna be driving the Humvee around this town.
Oh, are you sure about that one?
I see
mean,
how it is.
Most of this is like pedestrian walkways. Maybe can go.
Yeah,
through.
so
it's just
I don't
also
know
if
if you
we
want to
take the
drive a
Humvee.
Humvee through it.
It's
so
also if we take the Humvee, the radio's useless.
yeah, so I will say trying to drive the Humvee down these streets will be extremely difficult, but it is doable.
Okay. Then if that's the case, then yeah, I'll
the
just
existence of it.
I'll just walk around while reading my book, following them.
Okay. All right. So everyone but Declan, you head down towards the Hook. And down here, like I said before, it's mostly travelers' lodges, huge stockades. Think of like a state fair with all the huge animal buildings, with all basically little stockyards. It's like that times 10. This is where everyone buys and sells their animals and beasts of burden for going up or down through their caravans and all that. So, Andromeda, what kind of oxen art thou looking for exactly?
The strong, healthy kind.
Daniel would honestly know better, so Daniel should be doing the talking.
Definitely.
The kind without holes in their fucking temples.
Oh, those are hard to come by.
Apparently.
Especially around Daniel. Alright, so after a bit of looking around, let's see what happens here. Okay.
Hey.
Very well. So the oxen are quite abundant here, and they come in all shapes and sizes. There's like an ox. There's oxen basically of all climates to kind of tailor towards where you're going. There are long, shaggy, brindle, orange and red oxen with huge long horns. There are
So one of them look like Scottish long hairs, right?
more or less, yeah. There's
I
also
love those. I love those kinds.
There's also oxen with these huge floppy ears and this hump behind their neck, and they have a very like puppy look about them. And basically, I think of a Brahmin, but you know, fantasy wise.
So no two head.
No two heads.
The thing about this is Daniel is gonna be like basically a kid in a candy shop, as you guys can see. His like eyes light up, big old smiles. Like he's gonna go up to one. He's like, "Oh, aren't you the cutest little thing?"
I can't wait to shoot you when things get hard. Okay, so what price point, Andromeda, are you trying to hit with these oxen?
7 coppers. Not a copper more.
Just find another old lady to
Somewhere
kiss.
like 20 or 30
20 or 30 what?
gold.
Okay. So the two oxen that best fit this price point per se are these huge fucking brown ones. Most of the other oxen, they're more tailor-made to go towards certain climates, certain areas, you know, be fast or haul really long caravans and all that. But there is one kind of dual-purpose oxen that looks a bit odd, but do look strong. They basically, from their shoulders to their head is a thick mat of brown fur and very short, stocky, thick horns on either side of their head, as well as another singular horn in the middle of their forehead. And they're kind of like a chicken drumstick. The front part is big and bulky, and it tailors down to their hind legs. And they're definitely a very stalwart, kind-looking animal, but they do have a bit of an aggressive lean to them, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
If you need help formulating an image in your mind, think of like a unicorn version of a fucking Indian buffalo.
Yo, he built different though.
Daniel's gonna walk up to it, hands stretched out, and kind of like put his hands in between his face and just go, "Oh, Aren't you the cutest little fucking thing I've seen?
So as you do that, this giant woolly ox, more or less, kind of like lolls out this like long tongue and like licks your fucking hands. It kind of goes. Mrrr.
He likes me.
He has no taste.
Yeah, he has no taste. So I just say that a Valley Elf man goes, actually, they have quite good taste. They can actually determine and find herbs on their own, but, you know, I can't really say for your friend. Are you guys interested in these oxen?
We are very in the market for said oxen. I am obliged to ask rancher to rancher, what is your best price you can do? My name is Jesselyn Kenwin of the Buck and Bronco Ranch near Old Saint Rion.
He goes, that's nice. I haven't heard of that, but you have to look about you, I suppose. Well, these Lopano, they go for about 10 gold apiece. They're not very flashy, and they tend to have a particular acute smell about them, but they do good work. We have a more less hairy version. Say you're going somewhere hot, we have a less hairy version. But if you're staying here in this area, you know, winter is coming up here soon. These guys will hold out pretty good in the, you know, deep wind, deep cold in the ice.
Daniel is going to lean over to Ars and just be like, are we actually heading north or south after this?
Also, glance up from his book and say, we haven't really planned that far.
Fuck it. You want to flip a coin and see where we're going?
That seems unwise.
Calm down,
but-
Two-Face.
Yeah.
Above board, I can say we're probably not going straight north.
Yes, but
I feel like that is off
Here,
the
I'll
table.
pull your map up
yeah,
real quick.
that is kind of.
Yeah.
There you
go.
So yeah,
Zero fun making
Let's
it
just go
sound
to the Outcast Refuge. It'll be fine.
yeah. Seeing
Let's
as
go
how
to
they're
Valley
all
Vara.
just
We're
coming
going to Valley
from the
Vara.
north. So yeah.
Gavaret?
I mean,
Gavaret?
I think it might be wise to just keep going south and get out of this area, so we could just get the southern ones.
Okay.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah. So yeah, ours will think for a second and say, well, we don't really want to go north, so I suppose we're going south.
Yeah, I guess southbound.
West
Daniel's
Coast,
gonna
West Coast.
Daniel's gonna lean back from ours and be like, we're gonna be heading south, so I think we'd want the ones for the best warmer climate.
Okay, so you want the litany then. So he kind of points over his shoulder towards a neighboring pen. And these oxen look a bit different, but also relatively the same. They're a little more flat backed, and they have almost no long haired fur on them. And they still have that same center head horn and the two side horns, but theirs are more curved. And the center horn kind of curves out like a fish hook.
Dane, can I roll for an investigation and see how good these oxen are? Just like a general, health check.
Use an animal handling and then your brain power.
All right. Well, I get a bonus on animal handling. So.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Advantage.
Go. Brain power bonus and advantage. Bam.
Hey.
Okay. So you can see that these oxen are quite well taken care of, and they are vastly different. You can tell that the curved horn one with these long dragging horns that kind of sit like a crown on top of their head. They're definitely they seem more towards wet, warm, more milder climates, but they do look extremely well taken care of, well fed. They're a bit bony on the hind end, but you think it's more of a breed thing than a malnutrition thing.
So, Daniel's gonna ponder the orb. He's gonna be like, well, what do you say, 10 gold apiece?
I mean, that's pretty much fair. It's more or less the market rate currently. Plus, if you ever run into a situation where you guys got to survive, both breeds do have really good meat. So if push comes to shove and you know got to eat one, I mean, they have a lot of good meat on them and good hide. And if you're going north, you want the hairy ones because you can make a pretty good coat out of those, on the run. But you guys are heading south, so shouldn't really be a real big issue. It's kind of funny. People used to ride these things for steeds back in the day. Like some people, some places didn't have like horse-friendly terrain. So there, I mean, I know there are some tribes of orcs. They used to ride both versions of these all up and down.
That wasn't until till like the draft ones came into breed and really took over.
And I think it's more of a stylistic life choice, if anything.
Really? Yeah, I guess so. Daniel's gonna try and butter him up a bit, see if he can get to a lower price. Get on to good old rancher talk and stuff like that. Just kind of really get chummy with him.
I'll give you a moxie check to see how wordy you are.
Yes.
Wordy.
So many words going on.
Yes.
So many words. Oh my lord.
So more or less, he does take kindly to the fucking Azure. He kind of gets into the talk with you, but he kind of catches on to what you're doing. And he kind of like slowly draws back and keeps it more level line with what you are talking about. And so after about 5 minutes talking, he goes, so like we said, 10 gold.
I mean, with these kind of breed about, can you go at least maybe eight apiece?
I'm already being generous as it is. I mean, technically they should be selling for 15, but it's been a pretty good year, and there's a huge demand right now. So I'm actually still making quite a bit of money. 10 for me is a very fair price.
Daniel's gonna be like, I see, I understand the business. I was just seeing if you could help a fellow friend out, and he's gonna be like, he's gonna take out 10 gold and kind of like give it to him and give a little shake of a hand of approval and a business doing.
Yeah, so he does shake your hand, but he goes, well, you gotta remember, if I helped out all my friends, I'll have no oxen and no herd.
Are we only getting one, or are we getting two again?
Two.
So 20 gold coming out.
20
gold. He's like, speaking of helping a friend out, we're actually in the market for, besides oxen, a nice good old horse.
A whore.
we would like to talk to your mother.
And then the knife comes out. He gets stabbed in the chest. No.
Yeah. Anyways, no. We're looking for a good old draft horse. We got a hefty carriage that we're getting built, and we would like one to. We need an extra horse for it to get pulled. So I was wondering if we could take a look at your stock.
Well, I don't have any horses. I only do oxen. Horses are too moody and temperamental. You got to head further on down the stockade.
Do you have a friend that you could refer us to, or a good old
this guy
that you know?
This guy like leans in, makes like I kind of goes, I don't befriend horse people.
As he glares at Deogoric.
Yeah.
You mean the centaur?
That's racist.
That's racist. I don't do horse people. Small, gentle gasp from fucking Deogoric.
Yeah.
I don't do horse
world,
people.
buddy.
Frankly, I don't think horse people could do you, small fry.
You scrawny fucking human-looking ass.
Did you say that?
Icy Iron Castle,
They can do it
how you
once.
doing, bud? X to doubt.
Alright, well, if you don't have a good old referral, I guess we'll just take a look about and see which one seem more reputable.
So, as you guys head on down, your little posse. Declan, you want to try and use your radio, or?
I mean, how long has it been since they wandered off?
I would say 20 minutes.
About 15-20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just I'm cleaning my rifle, keeping an eye out, just chilling.
Let's see here. Oh, have fun. So, I will say one thing, Declan. As you're sitting in your Humvee, kind of looking out, you're kind of cleaning your rifle, you're cleaning your guns, you kind of look out the window every once in a while, look at your radio, and you see in the crowd a very familiar shade of hair kind of bobbing along in the crowd.
I potentially know where this is going, and I potentially don't like where it is.
I was thinking it did, and then they said bobbing along with the crowd, so it couldn't be that tall. The crowd would have overshadowed it.
Well, it's not just a crowd of fucking giant NBA players. It's all sizes and shapes walking along.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be the Agridaling, which is like 4 foot, and the average in this world's like nearly 6.
He's catching glimpses of it. Good lord!
Come on, I am a scout. I see shit.
Yeah, he's seeing shit.
He's looking at the knees of the crowd. Sees glimpses.
Oh yeah, I remember that lump on that knee.
I recognize those ankles. Okay, so
those are some nice elbows she got there.
So Declan, what do you do?
I'm gonna pop on the radio and be like, "Hey guys, I'll see you later."
So you guys hear over the radio, Declan, there's kind of like a light crackle to it, and you all hear that what Declan said.
Upon hearing that, who has the radio again?
This guy. Hello.
Ars's eyes will like jerk up from the his book, and he's gonna walk over to Dale Gorick and like say, "Can I see the radio for a second?"
He'll pass you the radio. Don't break
it.
it.
I already have my response planned.
And he's gonna pull it up and say, "Do not leave the Humvee.
You are going to receive silence because I have already disappeared."
Yeah, I assumed he already bailed out of the fucking, like he's like.
Oh, I realized, but it's just like
he's like locked it up, and he has like a way to get back in, but more or less he's gone. Oh shit! He's like panic buttoned up to Humvee. It's like running into the fucking crowd, you know.
Idiots.
I like to think that his rifle's on his back too, like all the way up, like it's a little flag to see him in the crowd.
Oh, it is. It is. I don't go anywhere without my rifle.
He'll hand the radio back to Dale Gorick and get back to reading because that's not something he can deal with right now.
Like if you've been to like an amusement park, you see the kids with the little flags, so then they don't get lost as easily.
Dalgoric will look at you. Hey, how do you talk in the box thing?
What?
How did you talk in the box thing?
He's gonna have this moment of realization of, oh wait, I'm talking. Okay, yes, and he's gonna say, you hold down the button on the side, and then you speak. That's all you have to do.
Well, that's kind of neat.
Yes.
He'll put it away in his backpack.
So, let me get this straight. The guy that was carrying the radio has no clue how to use it.
He has
now he
fucking
does.
clue.
Now
he does. Yeah.
Just be glad he didn't give it to me. I already was going to be like, if it went off, chuck it out of my pocket onto the ground. What the fuck is that?
Also, because it was called a pocket popper.
Okay, so pirate. So you guys keep walking along, and you guys do actually find where they're selling all the horses at. You guys walk past the chickens and the cows and the sheep and the goats and all the other shit, but you guys eventually find the horses. And this place is hopping and popping. Like, there are war chargers being sold, fucking live, sleek horses built for speed, big stocky draft horses, and it's constant mayhem as people are running back and forth, mercenary groups, caravan leaders, local guard, like everyone is here bustling about in this little place of this shop. So when it comes to the kind of horse you want or you're trying to find, what would that kind of horse be?
Kind of like a draft horse in order to pull the food truck.
Dalgoric will likely kick you.
Hey, two
Yeah,
draft
we
horses are
have
better than
literally-
one draft horse.
Literally have a draft horse pull it already. He's in our party.
I mean,
Dalgoric, there will only be one.
So
We already know what happened to the orc horse, alright?
So-
he will grab you by both sides of your face. There will only be one.
So the mood that Dagork is putting out from his status of a centaur is actually making all the horses kind of like a bit wary around him. Like, what the fuck, you know? So when they all get close to the horses as a group, the horses like ebb away from where fucking you and Dagork are. Like, no, like literally like fade to the shadows. Like, oh fuck no. Like they kind of get this vibe from Dagork.
There's suddenly a hedge. They all back up into it.
Yeah. I
But-
guess if we're not getting a draft horse, maybe a light speedy horse for reconnaissance and stuff like that.
Okay, there are a few merchants who are selling these types of horses. It really depends on how big and how fast you want. For like a super small speedy scout horse, they're going for 25 gold right now a piece, and that's just the brown ones. If it's some kind of special color or like coat type, they cost even more. Like a basic fast speedy scout horse costs 25 gold.
Damn. All right.
That's per hoof.
Oh,
See, if
easy.
you
Get a
butter-
one-legged one. It's a deal.
yeah, so you can butter
It's-
them up.
It's
Smooth talker.
it's 3/4 off.
All right. Daniel's
I don't
gonna
think we
look
need-
for a reputable seller for a scout horse.
Okay. There is a outfit that is more or less. They're technically ranchers, also technically rangers. They actually do what's called free roaming, where they have their herd, and it's kind of like how you take cattle and free range. These are free range scout horses. They teach them to be
Yeah.
fast, and they mostly operate out of forests. Like they teach these horses to bed down and sprint through deep woods and limbs and boughs and roots and that kind of shit. That's probably the most reputable right now that there is.
All right. Daniel's gonna go up to. Is it like one guy or is it a group of guys?
You only see one guy and his little
Okay.
herd of horses in his big wooden round pen, but you have the feeling that you're also being watched. It's a weird mental process you to get through.
Alright. Well, Daniel's gonna go up to the guy and kind of just make small talk. Be like, "Oh, that's nice batch of horses you got there. I wonder how you do it."
So as you kind of talk, this guy is a fucking stone. Like he just kind of like eyeballs you and doesn't say a single word back. Like the vibe this guy gives off is like grizzled veteran vibes. Like, you want a horse or no?
Yeah. All right. Daniel's goes. So, how much are you willing to go for one of these horses right here, right now?
25 gold. No lowball offers. I know what I got.
God damn it! I know that
Fucking
fudge
Facebook
trick.
Marketplace merchant half ass.
Fucking Facebook merchant looking ass. You won't find horses like these. Guaranteed.
And you swear, and you can swear by the quality of your horses that these are the best ones around.
I don't swear. I know.
Oh, does he?
I don't swear. It's rude.
I don't swear. My mama told me not to.
It's impolite.
Use a bitch.
Alright, well, he's like,
Or scoffs to himself.
Anyway, Daniel's gonna go, if that's what it is, and one of these babies can get me out of a lick of trouble, I guess it would be well worth the price. And Daniel kind of scrunches through his pockets and That is the exact reason why. Yes, that's the reason why I call pockets is because of fucking that.
Pockets. What's in your pockets?
Yeah.
In my pockets.
That's the exact reason why. That's why I call them pockets.
Out of all the riddles, they said that was like the worst one. What's in my pockets is like
Yeah.
a shit riddle.
What's in your wallet?
Gracious Lupus says, so Declan gonna go get some poon? Oh, maybe we'll find out.
It's actually not even my plan, but
Actually, that's
what happens. Am I right?
That's actually a pretty good question, Gerd. So I know in lore with melody and stuff like that, two races. It's very rare for that two differing races to have a child, right?
I would use the term difficult, not rare.
Oh my god. Sims, try to have child every fucking minute.
It's difficult for them to have a child. Does that include centaurs and regular horses as two different species, and for them to have a child is difficult?
Oh god. What are you doing?
What are you doing, dude?
I'm asking a lore question. I'm not doing anything. I just want to ask a lore question.
Was your mother a horse?
I don't know how we got in this room together with this question.
I don't like this going.
Yeah,
I don't like this at all.
It was pretty left field.
It is extreme
emotional damage.
Thank you, Ranger, for that. So
I just want to know if it falls under those rules.
It is extremely guaranteed that no centaur will take a horse as a mating partner.
Okay.
Remember the fucking crater that I put in Declan's chest? Shut the fuck up.
Like that gives off like white. Never mind.
I mean,
oh no, they literally get smited by the gods. Right,
yeah, technically,
smited by the gods. Still smited by me. What the fuck?
That made this entire stream awkward. Thank you for that. Anyway, so 25 gold.
Yes, 25 gold
all
for the
canon.
scout horse.
Merchant heard all of it.
Anyway.
Yeah, he heard all of it and said, "You know what? Pay me more."
Yeah, it's 30 gold now.
No, it's 50 gold now.
I am not selling you my horse. Fuck off.
God, yeah.
Okay, so 25 gold. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I want to let you know that the horse you got is called a Goldenwood Root Trotter.
Oh, he can only walk on roots.
Got what disease?
What disease? Goldenwood Root Trotter. Oh, sorry, root.
Root.
Root. It's a root. Okay, trees have roots.
Root.
Reminds me of when people call it a roof.
Root.
Or instead of a wolf, it's a woof.
It's a root.
Shut up. So how'd you die again? Well, you see, he said a word, and I just kept repeating it, and then a rock came out of the sky at Mach 70 at my fucking forehead.
I mean, that would be quite the way for ours to go, let's be honest.
Roll 10 death saves. I know we got rid of that mechanic. Roll it in.
I don't give a fuck.
Roll it anyway.
Okay, so Declan, as you're making your way through, it's a very busy morning. Make Munikaru stop. Okay, so as you're kind of making your way through the crowds, you see the shade of hair from the back this time, about 20 yards ahead of you. It's just kind of walking along, bobbing along in a very lackadaisical walk. But it's kind of hard to track where that hair is going. So what do you want to do?
If there's some place nearby that I could just pop up on and stand and take a look, try to get a better idea of where she's going.
Okay. There are nearby porches, front doors to businesses with little steps up to it. There are all kinds of places, crates nearby. There's all kinds of places you can kind of run up and stand on.
All right, well, yeah, I'm going to go over to one of those, try to get a better bead on her, and then try to follow along the edge of the crowd to catch up.
Okay. And now it's her turn.
Man's trying to get a bead on that ass.
Nice. Give me a stealth check. You're using your cunning there, Declan.
All right, give me one.
You can beat that.
He's gonna get slapped in again.
She sees you, smiles, and pulls off her rifle. Mother!
Is this how you flirt?
This is how you
Right,
flirt.
you said stealth plus cunning, right?
Yeah. You stepped on a mine? Yeah, Azure, that's
Better
what it is.
beat it. Oh, that's
In the middle of downtown.
That's pathetic.
Downtown.
Downtown, pound town.
Okay,
All right, so the 2 rolls I've made this game were shit.
So, well, to be fair, 21's not bad. It's just it's
Well,
what it is.
the base roll.
Yeah.
You
so
rolled good. I just rolled better.
So as you kind of get up on these steps, kind of look out. She kind of like stops and looks over her shoulder and sees you. And you see her kind of narrow her eyes and smile, and then like slip into like she now knows she's being watched and chased, and she slips into the crowd.
I fucking knew she was gonna do that shit.
Mind you, she didn't really seem angry when she saw you. It was more like you again, a kind of odd like smile.
She's playing cat and mouse.
So what are you doing?
Sure.
I'm gonna attempt to go after.
I attempt to
I say
chase.
attempt.
Let's see here. Okay. So she's currently heading westbound in the city from where you guys are. And she's kind of heading down this huge main street. And she's slipping ahead of you. She's starting to weave through the crowd to make things hard for you on purpose, more or less, because that's what women do.
Oh, could you switch it back to the
I did.
town map?
Oh, town map? Okay, sure. Kindred. So you kind of see her pop. She actually steps out, and she actually steps out into the road and makes eye contact with you, then smiles again and backs back into the crowd. So go ahead and give me something. 1 second here.
Something.
You're gonna give me something, but I just gotta figure out what it is.
Perceptionis?
No. Give me.
He's gonna make this harder.
Give me trekking and cunning.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's just a skill check. So I do not have tracking.
What? Cunning.
And I actually thought, oh, that was to your roll. Okay, I was like, I didn't click anything.
What the fuck?
God, see, I told you, I can't roll tonight.
Okay, so you're like, fuck, because you're trying to track her through the crowd, and she is like fucking gray manning through the crowd. But every once in a while, you guys are kind of walking along. She'll like pop out and make sure you see her, then pop back inside the crowd. And you two do this cat and mouse shit for like half an hour until eventually you kind of pop out of the crowd like, God damn it, look around. And she's at a cafe, like on the other side of the street, kind of like holding the menu and kind of like watching you. And she's sitting at a table with 2 chairs at it, and she's sitting in one of them.
I'm definitely gonna walk over.
Did you?
What was that?
Yeah, like I don't know what it was, but it sounded like, you know how like the sound like a possum makes while it's trying to like quickly get out of your garbage can because you caught it.
That's such a specific noise.
No,
Jesus.
I can say with 100% certainty that I do not know that sound.
Happens every other day.
That sounds like a possum trying to get out of a Tupperware container at Mach 5 eating spaghetti.
But you know the sound.
Listens a second time. Ravioli.
Ravioli. Wait, hold on. Meat sauce. Ravioli. Slice of garlic bread. So, as you're walking over towards her, she's got her rifle kind of propped up against her chair, and she's kind of holding this menu, kind of looking at it. And when you start walking over, she kind of looks down to her menu and doesn't seem to pay you any mind. She kind of kicks her feet up, one boot on the table, and then the other boot sitting on the ground, kind of like in a very, very laid back, lazy kind of stance.
I'm just gonna walk up and be like, well, hello again.
So she goes, yeah, you're very bad at the whole tracking thing. I kind of gave up after you kept getting lost in the crowd.
After I kept rolling freaking 2s.
Yeah, 2s.
Yeah, well, the chase was fun.
Well, I'm sure it was. People do seem to like to see me from behind. That is, anyway.
Mind if I sit?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to. I'm actually kind of curious. You guys made it back. I thought you were all gonna die, to be frank with you.
Actually, that was why I was trying to catch up with you.
Oh.
How did your journey back fare?
Oh, it was okay. We took a quick, speedy way right through the plains there. Saw some orcs, killed some orcs, found some weird arrow thingamabobbers, but besides that, no real problems coming back here.
None.
Not really, no.
You didn't happen across any drakes?
Not us specifically, no. We saw tracks here and there, big old fucking paw prints and stuff, but no real physical drakes. Why did you?
Yep. Nearly got eaten.
And you lived?
Yeah, there were some, unfortunate deaths on that one. Nobody in the party, but some animals.
Like the drakes got your horses, or like did they fall in a ditch and break their leg, or?
We're just not gonna talk about it.
Oh, is it one of those where like you know, she does like a little like finger across the throat, that little thing, you know, like he's kind of
okay. Just a little bit.
That's pretty fucked up, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I at the time I was like, oh lord.
She goes, wait. Did the little tiny one with the wooden arm do it?
No.
Oh. Huh.
Bitch, I'm taller than you.
He's like,
no, every time we think about you, ours, you get shorter.
You get shorter and shorter.
He's 5'8". Jesus Christ.
I am average. I am 5'8". He's like, shut up, shorty. What the fuck?
That's a weird way to say 3'4".
when even like a 5'1" Yamato goes, hey, squirt. Like, what the fuck is going on?
People literally craning their neck to look up to you. Stop short stack.
What the fuck is going on? That's like a weird curse you have. Like, what the fuck's going on?
This is a worldwide lore curse.
Can the Yamato actually have a Cajun accent?
What's going on, squirt?
I am also surprised that she expects me to be the vicious one.
It's also now canon that every time you use blood magic, you lose an inch. You get an inch shorter every time you use blood magic.
1 centimeter over and over and over.
Yeah. So that's how we balanced it finally.
We finally balanced it. She goes, yeah, I had him pinned for the sadistic cut your friend's leg type, but I guess I'm wrong.
He can be a bit of an asshole. You did have that pinned, right?
Well, I mean, between this giant spider guy and the man with the wooden arm, you do keep odd company, and he has that weird, like, moody look about him, like, you know, like, I kick puppies for fun kind of vibe going on.
Yeah, he like I said, he can be a bit of an ass.
So, yeah, I'm sorry about all the drama, but, you know, unfortunately, that weapon was worth a lot of money. We made up about 10,000 gold off that exchange.
Motherfucker!
God dang!
I mean, to be fair, we would have killed you, but, you know, it is what it is. We were able to go to, what's his name? Oh, Cassius Barry, and we got a new vehicle. He had a little stolen thingamabob called a dango or something like that. We were able to go there and buy one, and no, you know, you don't need horses anymore, but you know the fuel's kind of fiddly, but it is, you know, convenient not having to keep horses and deal with, you know, feeding them, watering them, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, we do have you know, one of those metal carriages, and yeah, dealing with the fuel is not always the funnest thing in the world. But I do appreciate the gift that you left us.
Well, not me. I told we should keep it. That's you know, that's what I said, and you know, the leader of our outfit was like, no, we'll give them fuel. They seem lost and afraid. I'm like, no, they're fine. It's all a ruse. And he was, you know, he's got a big soft heart underneath that cold killer compromise he puts on during business hours.
Any chance that he might know anything about these drakes?
I mean, more than likely, no. We don't really do much with drakes. We tend to keep our noses out of that particular line of work because most folks who go into it end up, dead or a pile of shit. It's kind of how it is. I mean, it's already dangerous enough doing this gig. She kind of motions towards the rifle in her gear, and after a few seconds, a Agradaling walks over and sits down 2 cups, like one in front of you, one for her, and a pot of K-bar tea.
Oh, well, hello.
He kind of like gives you a look like, be careful, but he kind of like pours you a measure of K-bar tea and sets down a little thing of cream and this kind of coarse brown sugar. It's got a weird red tint to it. It's in kind of like a little cone, a little small cone shape. Envision it as like this little cone shaped incense, but like made of red sugar. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so she goes, so besides, coming back here, what else you guys got going? Like, why'd you even have that gun in the first place? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, why'd you have that thing with you?
That's a bit of a long story, but we found it hidden inside of a carriage and thought, hey, we should take this.
Oh. No, that's what the rest of them were watching. I was off in the distance watching, watching our 6, as they call it, and they were doing something off in the... I guess they're trying to fuck with that carriage, but, I didn't have any deals with that. I did notice something odd, though, when I was watching you guys. They pulled something out of that kid, didn't they?
I've slept since then. You're gonna have to remind me what that was.
Yes.
So when we found the murdered noblemen and we took their bodies, the people we took it to,
They're guild members. Yeah.
Yeah, the guild members. They dissected them and pulled out a silver box out of their stomachs. And,
I remember it
paid
was
us
a
for it.
box, but did we ever find out what was in it?
No.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, they found some weird box inside that kid's body.
Well, like, isn't that kind of weird? Like, did y'all expect... did y'all know it was there, or...
No clue.
Did anyone tell you...
Weirded the hell out of me.
Did anyone tell you to go find it, or, like, make you aware of it? Like, it seems like to be kind of... Because you guys had the bodies with you, with that big multi-barreled gun, and then the kid had a box in his chest. Like, y'all didn't know whatsoever?
I'm gonna step in. I think Declan would know that we were on the hunt looking for the nobleman. A different...
Not there.
He would know about the nobleman, yes, but he
Yeah,
wouldn't know that Cassius asked us about the box.
But
to find the box.
I would recall Daniel did tell everyone to look out for something if we did stumble upon it.
But to my knowledge, though, I was not expecting to find the box inside the body of the child. That's why I'm saying, no, that weirded the shit out of me.
Yeah, we thought they were 2 separate things, not intertwined.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I wanted to make sure Declan would know that we thought they were 2 separate things, not one big thing.
Yeah.
Just so as you tell her that, she goes, we gotta be careful because that thing, and that was weird. And Cassius Barry, he's a pretty weird human, and they tend to get into weird things like that. And I've heard some even stranger things about him, like, all of us think that humans came through the big veil hullabaloo. You know about the whole thing down south, right?
Down south? What?
Southeast, what was it? Big portal opened up and the humans came through and this whole thing kicked off. You know the story, don't you? Yeah, well, humans have been coming through for a long time, and Cassius acts like, he's been here, with the humans and the chosen children, but he seems to know an awful lot about us to just just suddenly got here. I mean, you're a scout and I'm a scout, and we both kind of get these feelings when something's not right. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. And when we were chopping off that weapon, and him and the boss man were talking, he kept mentioning things that a human just shouldn't know, like these artifacts and Malmoira's demise and how he's studying it and he can't wait to get further north and he's building a thingamajig to go do the thing. It just seemed really odd for a human to know that and why is he here and not with those Veil Rider humans or those chosen children? Like, why is he here? That's what I don't get. Like, he's the only human I've seen here forever.
Because he's not a human, he's a fucking fae.
He's a lizard person.
God damn it, Zuckerberg.
That is a good question. You have piqued my interest. I may need to go see this for myself.
Well, I mean, you can see him like at the Blink all the time. He's usually behind the bar bartending.
Oh, I just mean talk to him and
I mean, if you want to, but I don't know. So, what are you and your friends doing after this? You guys going north to go find more jobs, or operating out of Kindred? Because I'm pretty sure if you guys have that armored wagon of yours and that big old gun on top, you could probably make some good coin hunting drakes. I mean, I for what I hear and understand, the men in charge of this place, Count or Duke or whatever the fuck of Kindred, he's paying pretty good coin for drake slayers.
Yeah, well, and that's why I was trying to chase you down. I was hoping that you had encountered a drake, and maybe I could get some ideas on how to better kill.
Oh, like, I've run from drakes. Yeah, I don't really stick around when they show up. It's like, oh, look, a giant killer lizard. No, like, I fucking skip out.
Nope, and that's exactly what we did.
Because, we don't have the guns to take care of that. You do. Like, that big boxy thing that goes tuk, 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 tuk on top of your carriage. We were talking with Cassius, kind of shooting the shit, having some cigarettes while I was there, these white feather things. And he mentioned that large caliber bullets, not a bit bigger than ours, obviously, are able to kind of penetrate their hide. The only problem is that big bastard, there's some male out there running around causing all kinds of havoc.
What? There's a bigger one out there?
No,
yeah.
No. Declan, that's the one we
ran from.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what you think. There's an even bigger one.
There's always a bigger fish.
Look at that mountain range. That's all a drake.
That's one giant drake. Mother son of a bitch.
Drakes all the way down.
Okay, then I revise my response. I
Look at the ground.
Drake.
I think that might be the one that we ran from.
Really? So you saw him? There's like birds around him and like flies and stuff. Like, for what I hear, he rolls in dead stuff to like perfume himself and smell pretty for the females. Already kind of fucked up in the beginning, but people who go and try and hunt that drake, like, they get covered in flies and the flies make them sick and the smell makes you sick. It's it sounds like a horror show to me, but there are people who have been close enough to actually have flies land on them from the drake, and these flies aren't like our flies, the little bzzz things. These are like big flies, like moths that have teeth and stuff that feed off the bits off the drake.
So they don't go bzzz, they go
Yeah, they go
I can definitely say it was not a fun time, and as I said earlier, some animals were harmed in the making of this trip.
Oh, I had a question from someone in my group. They want to ask you, how much for the Havader?
For that, I'm sorry. What do you mean? How much?
Like, how much for him?
He's not for sale.
Oh, he's not your slave. You actually he works with you?
Yes.
Oh, fascinating. Where'd you meet him?
That is a good question.
We all met on the ship.
Excellent question, actually. It's all so long ago.
Oh, you're finally awake.
No,
You're finally
we were right
awake.
together by the time it was the tavern. I think we all met on a ship. I think that was.
Was it
if
a
I remember
ship?
correctly.
I believe you all met on the way in, coming to one of the cities, and you guys kind of linked up there.
Yeah, and I thought we came in on a ship. That's why it was ship.
Yeah, we just kind of met by happenstance and started working together.
Is that the same thing for the Centaur too? You keep rather odd company. Like the Southern Elf I can get, and the Brim Touch, that's fine. But you have two very odd characters running around with you.
Well, they each have their uses.
I mean, I suppose I kind of guess what you use the Centaur for. And I hope it's like consensual and all that.
Oh dear. No, he about killed me one day. That's another story that I'll have to tell you another time.
Oh, well, I was asking because, some people kind of, they lock in Centaurs with contracts to pull wagons and also defend the caravans and all. What'd you think? I mean,
oh, I thought you were trying to imply something else.
what would it be implying? Like Bert stare right in your eyes, like, like, what'd you think I was implying?
You know what? Just never mind.
She goes,
Oh god.
I mean, there are a lot of
homosexual action.
there are a lot of centaurs finding work right now here in Kindred. Horses it's kind of a horse slaughter out there right now. I'm sure you've noticed the equine body piles are kind of stacking up nowadays, and some centaurs are able to kind of defend the wagon, defend the caravan, wield a sword. So they're finding work actually as caravan riders. At the same time, there is a bit of a black market trade going on with a few, as far as I understand it, entrepreneuring orcs, if you get my meaning. I don't know if you know the history well enough with...
Okay, so do you think this is something that we should watch out for to make sure he doesn't get kidnapped?
Well, I don't think he will. The black market happens way out in the fucking fields east of here. But I mean, your friend's probably fine. Just make sure an orc doesn't get a hold of him. You can tell the centaurs who are being what's the word, indentured to service by they wear these wristbands that kind of keep them in line.
Wristbands, you say?
Yeah, you'll see like a little wristlet around their hands. It's orcish magic. If they try to run away from the command band, so you'll see the caravan leader, right? Because I shot one of these guys like on the way here because I like slavers, but they wear what's called a master band on their right hand, usually in silver and gold, and then their slave bands on the centaurs made of steel or iron. And if they get too far away from the master band, the slave band will start to tighten down, right? And it'll keep tightening until the hand is simply bisected off the centaur.
Well, that's a bit terrifying.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. After their contract's fulfilled with the caravan leader, the bracelets kind of fall off. So as long as they don't run away too far, it's more or less. I mean, it's how the orcs guarantee good coin for the centaurs, and the caravan masters know that they're gonna get the work out of the centaurs. It's a bit fucked up for sure, but there's a logic stream to it. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Those
could be repurposed.
Well, that's why I asked about hoping it was consensual between you and Dagoric, because it'd be a shame to kill you.
No, we're on a team together. Although he has tried to kill me.
I mean, shit happens, right?
Yeah, it happens.
Okay, so you guys are having your little chat, and so we'll go back to Coldramina. Coldramina, you have your oxen, and your food cart should be done. I'm pretty sure. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to grab my oxen and start making my way towards the truck yard.
Oh,
So-
I have a question about the recon horse.
Assuming
Do
a,
they-
well, hold on. Assuming a DM real quick. So Quadramina, as you're leading your pair of oxen towards the shop, the sight of a Havader leading two giant what do I call these guys again? Latani oxen is quite the sight to behold. And again, without even trying, you are at the center of attention of the street you're traveling down. And like as you're kind of walking along with all your many legs, people actually pull their wagons out of your way to give you space to go through. You know, it's kind of like a little mini one-man parade with Goldramina and his oxen as he walks down towards the carriage maker. I believe I said. Let's find his name real quick.
It would be like cartog. No, that's something else.
Cartography? No, that's map baking, my friend.
Well,
Cartography.
photography.
Memes. Ah, that's right. It was Mac and Mac's Garden. So it doesn't take you long to get back to Mac's, and your oxen proved to be very silent, but also very, you know, patient traveling partners as you guys make it to Mac's. I assume that everyone is traveling with Goldramina?
Yeah.
Okay. So Goldramina, as you walk up, Mac is kind of picking his nose by the front doors. He's kind of talking to his workers, and as he kind of goes, "Yeah, hey, he survived!" He kind of opens his arms towards Goldramina, like, "Hey, how you doing? We thought you were dead by now. You've been long overdue."
Oh, not for lack of trying.
What do you mean?
Oh, do you know there's a Drake in the north now?
We've heard about it. Yeah, we've heard of a few drakes running around and causing mischief and causing me booming carriage business.
Hard to believe that if it kills everyone.
Well, not that, but usually it wrecks the carriage. And when they need a new carriage or a wagon, they come to Mac's Garden for all their good carriage and wagon he needs.
It was all Mac's plan. He released the Drake. It was all for the profit.
So, is my truck done yet?
Oh, it is definitely done. And he kind of let me find I had a picture set up I wanted to show you. So it kind of leads you back into where the big facility is. And where the hell is... Hold on. Fuck me. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Trying to find it. Man, I had an image and I fucking lost it. God damn it. Awkward DM moment.
Awkward
DM moment.
Imagine not having your paperwork all in one spot. Wow. Couldn't be me.
Shut up.
Here we go from Dark Knights.
Okay, so it's kind of like this one right here. So as you walk up, there's this huge fucking wagon laid out. And it's more or less a larger version of this. I'll let you look at it in the Stormrider chat. So it's got your front window, that's so you can take orders, but the wagon's wider to accept all the room you need, the height you need, and the room for all your cooking stuff. Plus, where the driver's seat would be is this huge flat platform with a giant cushion on it. So you can just plop down and kind of tuck your legs in and be able to drive your oxen with no issues. And as for your question, Killjoy, there is a saddle that comes with them.
Okay.
So he goes, yeah, you know, we took the wheelbase and widened it out. We got you. You can actually have about 2 of you inside there, side by side with no issues. We got all your cooking stuff in there. I'll place you to cook and grill and steam and boil. It's all set up. And I think you might have done something for somebody, but someone donated money to give you these. And he kind of opens the rear door up, and you see that inside is not only a, dare I say, Whirlpool refrigerator that's kind of tucked into the corner near the axle, but 2 giant steel flat tops.
Like a griddle?
Like a griddle, yeah.
Oh.
So,
being nice to anybody.
Your sugar mama.
question though.
What?
How comfortable are the pulling constraints?
What do you mean?
Did we get the tricked up, souped up mounting package?
What?
Is it gonna be more comfortable than a standard cart to pull for Dalgoric?
Oh,
Probably not.
I mean, it's gonna be heavy for sure, but I mean, it's a very well-made, established wagon that can take a lot of weight, and it's gonna be heavy. I mean, the 2 oxen are probably gonna be like, whatever. But it may be a bit much for a horse.
Fuck.
Oh, share your picture with the class. Okay, 1 second.
I don't think he's talking about a horse driving it.
Oh, like you being inside of it? I mean, it is.
No, he's the centaur.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I thought you want to be like
I was
inside
like,
with
can
them.
I pull without? Do I get felt fucking coverings along the sides of the pulling area?
I mean, not really.
Alright, it's not a trick my ride cart then.
No,
You
just
got like 300 gold. Just go buy some felt.
It actually comes with a whipping station that automatically whips you as you pull it. So.
But Matt goes, yeah, and no, we're not sure. It was a anonymous friendly donation, but they more or less helped you trick this out. You gotta have a little battery thingy, and there's what, and it kind of like leads you around and shows you how there's a. Now this is immensely expensive for Veil World, but there's a solar panel on top of your fucking chef wagon, with a wire box going down to help feed the refrigerator and keep things cold.
Oh, we're green friendly.
Oh wait, did that guy actually say all that?
Yeah.
Ours is a 1,000 times more interested as he actually goes in to inspect things.
He goes, yeah, I don't know how any of that works. It just showed up with the gold and these little copper wire thingies and the little window on top, and then like this dude showed up, like some Valley Elf guy who's wearing a Veil Rider uniform, and like hooked it up and it's left. So I don't know what you did for somebody or something, or like who you like
That was one hell of a French kiss.
entertained, but they shelled out some serious coin for you. Whatever that may mean to you. Oh, and there's a thing inside the fridge. They said that I can't look at it, but only you can look at it. I guess you can go do that now if you so wished.
Okay.
Pictures don't exist yet. It's a
This thing
naked
is what
portrait.
you call the
Full
fridge, right?
painting.
Yeah, it's called a refrigerator or something. It keeps things
Refrigerator.
cold.
It's called a refrigerator.
How would you know that?
Well,
Narc?
I've
He's
seen
a
one of
nerd.
these before.
Nerd. So, do you open the fridge or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And
it's
ar-
a shot ahead.
Shotgun trap.
And around that time's where the IED goes off. No. So when you open the fridge open, there's a single glass bottle of true sugar orange Fanta. You don't know what this shit is. But for the viewers at home and you in your mind's eye, it is a glass bottle of ice cold orange Fanta sitting inside this fucking fridge.
Wait, did I drink grape Fanta before?
You had a grape
Grape
rippet.
Rippet, yeah.
Rip it.
What's
know
the
about it.
importance of the orange Fanta, or do we have to read the?
This is
new
probably
chapter?
this is probably the only bottle of orange Fanta on this planet.
Why did you say true sugar? What?
Well, there's two. So basically, there's 2 kinds of Fanta. There's the corn syrup Fanta, then there's sugar Fanta.
Like
Oh,
cane
cane
sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, like cane sugar
There's the
Fanta.
American Fanta and the rest of the world Fanta.
And the proper
Yeah.
Fanta, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's why I never knew. It's because in Canada we just came.
We
I'm
said
gonna
we-
hold it up to the light and tap the bottle.
He goes tink 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 tink. So Matt goes. So is that fuel or something, or is that? I don't know what we're looking at. You know what we're looking at? Because so Mac looks towards Ars and goes, "Do you know what that is? Do you know what he's doing? I don't know what's going on."
Ars is tilts his head and say, "If I'm not incorrect, it's a drink of some kind."
A drink.
Yes.
What? It's orange.
Yes. You remember that one drink that I had while we were traveling?
Not really. You drank all of it.
I could have sworn, but never mind. But yes, it's similar to that drink. You can try it. It tastes good.
I attempt to twist the cap off.
It's a pry lid.
Too bad it wasn't like a root beer or something with caffeine. You smashed as a
Are
spider.
pry lids common in this world?
No. So.
Oh, so I wouldn't know the table method.
Not really. I mean, I'll give you a brain power check.
You bite into it.
I use my teeth, my eyelids, and pry it off. It tastes like blood. Yeah, so like you twist on it and you kind of hold upside down and look at it. You're like, You have no idea how the hell to get this fucking lid off.
Do you want me to help?
Go for it. I toss him the bottle.
So, Ars, as he tosses you the bottle, it'll give me a cunning save.
Oh no!
He tosses the bottle. It's now shaken up. Ha ha!
Well, it's not tossed that hard. Jesus Christ!
It's a cunning save just to catch it.
Doesn't matter. It's soda.
Imagine like it's like he misses it, just shatters on the fucking ground, and it's gone now.
Yeah.
Drink it off the floor.
Quick, slurp the ground. So you do catch it. Give me a modern knowledge check. You should ace this pretty easily.
Yeah.
Because using that in brain power, it's already a 20. So let's see, like rolling that one.
Use modern knowledge. Use Moxie just for the fun of it. Just
because fuck you. That's why.
Trying to make sure this is alright.
Imagine giving people a bottle.
13 viewers. What the fuck happened? That's more than usual.
Yeah, no, they should at least give 2 bottles so you could use the other bottle to open the bottle.
Listen, guards, statistically speaking, we're the more popular Veil Riders group.
I don't believe that for a second.
Eat that, Boyardee.
35. Okay. So you know that you need to pry this thing off. And you're like, okay, I know what to do. You look to your left and you look to your right and you're like, fuck. And you're trying to figure out how the hell you're going to crack this thing open.
I mean, couldn't you crack it off of your boot?
I mentioned my view count and my fucking kilobytes fucking plummeted.
We're sending it to how many people?
ISP.
13? Shut them down.
Can you balance on one foot, take it down to your boot, and just kind of pop it like that?
So, Ars, you know what you got to do, but you don't know how you're going to do it. What do you do?
So, first he's actually going to see if he can just like use telekinesis, kind of force it off. Maybe.
What are you fucking?
That's the first. That's the first thing that he goes to.
Animate the bottle and it twists its own head off.
I pretend to Magneto and focus it on a bottle. Okay, so I want to say this: you use telekinesis, and this thing it's a fucking. It's hard. So you're like you feel like you're about to fucking shit yourself, and you can't get this thing to come off. You see a little bit of the edge there kind of come up a little bit, but it's quite the exertion to do it via your Magneto powers.
Yeah, that's more than enough. Then he's gonna go to Dalruth and say, "Pry this open." Just like he'll show the motions that he needs to do to actually pry it open. It's like, take it off.
Oh, you said pry, so I was going to take a knife and just get underneath the cap.
Yeah.
Like take one of my daggers.
So
Let him use the dagger.
He'll show like the exact way he needs to do it and say, I don't have the strength for this. Do this. Because he's already working with one hand, so.
You have 2 hands.
Yeah. 2 hands. One that's a wooden prosthetic that he can barely grab anything with.
Like barely manipulate.
Wood.
So,
Okay, so whoever you give the bottle to, give me just a brawn check.
Dalworth.
Dalruth, yeah. Dalwoof.
Not brain power. That'd be bad.
I eat the bottle. No.
Sure, 20.
So it takes you a bit of like wrenching and using like your like belt buckle trying to like get the thing off. And eventually you hear like a crystal as this fucking cap comes off.
Jesus. That's from a 20.
Nice.
It's a dirty 20, but it's a 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so caps off.
Do you want to try it, Dalworth?
No, I just hand it back. Oh.
I
don't know what it is. Oh.
All right, so ours is gonna take it and then hand it back to Cole Drummond and say, "Here you go."
Thank you, sir.
Hmm.
I take a sip of the bottle.
So you've had a pretty good experience of culinary stuff as it is already. But the flavor of this vibrant citrus orange and sugar and bicarbonate bubbles hitting your tongue, like your eyes dilate as you're like shown this whole new world of flavor and sensation, and it's ice cold. And you already know that you don't want another lukewarm drink ever again. Like, it has to be this cold, you know? And more or less, give me a brain power save.
You now have an addiction.
So you manage to kind of keep yourself from just downing the entire bottle, but you take about 2 good giant gulps of this ambrosia-like liquid, and you kind of like, it leaves like, the taste is so good that like you get like goose flesh up and down your arms. You're more human arms, not your spider arms. Your human arms. You know what I mean?
Does it make a grown man cry?
It can make a grown Havader cry. Yeah, out of like 2 of his 8 eyes.
I'm disappointed, guard. You missed a reference.
I hold the bottle out for the rest of the party.
There's a cloudy chance of that reference.
Ours is gonna hold his hand out and say, "I'm fine," and then go back to inspecting the electric and stuff.
Technology. Show me the technology.
Oh, ours will actually stand up and say,
I'll be right back.
Excuse me, this might be somewhat abrupt, but is this enough space to possibly set up a potion making area in this carriage?
So you're talking to Mac, right?
Yes.
He goes, "That's not really up to me. It's his wagon." And he kind of like gestures towards Andromeda. This is his thing. You gotta talk to him.
Well, I realize that.
Anyway, he like grabs, he puts his arm out and moves Ars like by the shoulder out of the way and like walks towards Andromeda. He goes, "Anyway, sir, your wagon's all done. I appreciate your business. And remember what I said, you know, if anyone needs a carriage or a wagon of absolute above bar standard, where do you send them?"
Max Garden.
Max Garden, that's right. Yeah, so do you have a harness for your oxen there, or?
I believe we do. I believe they came with it.
Yeah.
Hey, it came with it, right?
Yeah, I did. But he goes, "All right, so yeah, you're good to go. Just be aware that you may have to pay up more additional fees where you're parking this thing, and if you're going to be handing out food, I mean, you know, people might get a bit frisky. So above the little panel door of your little wagon there, there's a hook, a pair of hooks for a rifle to kind of hang on there just in case. You know what I mean?"
Oh, wonderful.
Anyway, is there anything else you need from me, or are you good to go, sir?
I'm back.
Actually,
I had
yes.
to give Fig Newtons.
Do you have any leftover like 1-inch thick pieces of log?
Yeah. What do you need them for?
I want a throwing target.
Oh, a throwing target for what?
Knives.
Well, I know we have like a solid wagon wheel you can probably have.
But wagon wheels have holes in them.
No. This is a solid one. It's basically slatted pieces used for like small hand carts.
It's pre-hole
Okay.
pre-hole punch.
Yeah, pre-hole punch. You know what? Actually, I don't mind giving you that. We don't really use those much anymore around here as it is. You can have it. Yeah, I don't mind. We're good friends now, right? You and I?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
whoever this mystery person is.
Because, yeah, I mean, that was a lot of money in, like... I don't mind spending it on this kind of stuff, but, like, it was anonymous, and it came in via a mail carrier, and the weird window, and I don't know. But yeah, and you kind of wave towards the guys. The guys kind of throw this little wheel into your wagon, you know.
Sussy fucking grandma. All right.
She was a grandma with like claymores in her carriage. Of course, she was fucking
sus as fuck.
Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, go check underneath my sink," and there was just like 5 claymores.
In a fucking brick of C4.
Yeah.
Drake, where's the claymore? Fucking grandma. Alright, cool.
So how
Dramina.
big is this?
Where's the door hole?
So, how big is what? The carriage or the wheel?
The wheel.
I would say a 3-foot circumference.
Oh, okay. How big is the door?
Of your wagon?
Yeah.
Well, the rear door is double doored, so it can it's literally the width of your wagon. You can just open it up wide.
Okay. Okay. Hey Max, can you throw a nail on the back of the door?
Yeah, sure. You know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. He kind of like reaches his pocket, pulls out a big ass fucking nail, and just in the back of the door.
Thank you.
So you have your wagon. What do you want to do now, Kodramina?
I probably need to take it shopping, but the wagon's probably too big for the streets, so take it back to the where the Humvee is.
It's definitely too big for the usual alley streets for sure, because it's a bit wider than a regular standard cart or a hand cart. So definitely a main street kind of vehicle. And I will say that as you guys kind of load up into the new cart and the ox kind of go off down the street, you guys arrive at the Humvee, but Declan's not in the Humvee.
Still? Wow.
I don't even notice.
I don't even notice.
No, it was just.
Did you actually already set up this knife throwing board in the back or no?
No.
Okay.
But ours will check around, make sure everything is where it should be. But other than that,
so you guys know how to unlock these Humvees. So it's all where it should be and everything else. It's just no Declan there.
No, he won't care. Declan can take care of himself. He's a big boy.
So around this time, back with Declan, the Agade then goes. So he shot the ox in the head, and the horse just like rode off into the sunset to meet his doom. Like he just went with it. He just went.
Yeah, it was actually a little bit sad, honestly.
Like, did you guys like at least like say goodbye to it, or?
I believe, if I remember correctly, yes, I believe he was told goodbye.
Yes, I gave him a hug.
Okay, that's what I thought I was remembering. So, okay. Yeah, he was told goodbye. He got some love.
Man, let me tell you, those orc horses are made with other stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So around this time, she's actually bought you guys more tea, a bit of ale, foods. So you all been sitting for like an hour and a half, just chatting and eating in front of each other. And she goes, so after this, you staying around here a few days, or are you gonna head off immediately out towards the great yonder of the unknown, or?
Honestly, I'm not even 100% sure. I just kind of go where they go.
Well, like, you guys gonna keep doing like the modern warfare thing? Because going east, like I said before, like we both know, a lot of money in killing orcs, and if you free and if you free centaur slaves, a lot of money with fucking Dinjum Mary charge. the goober running around in this area. He pays a lot of money for refugees.
Interesting.
Well, you know, it's kind of like the good guy story, like freeing the slaves, because you don't only get a lot, you get pretty good coin. It's the recognition you get when you do it, and there's also the guy in charge here over there in the castle ward paying like 2,000 gold a head for these Drake things, and I don't know, I think you guys can make quite a bit of money doing that. You know, just speaking plainly.
Well, okay, we could. But out of curiosity, that big ass gun that y'all took off our hands. Did you get that intel from Cassius?
What do you mean?
How did you know we had it?
Oh, we knew you had it because we were watching it and you guys pulled it out. Now,
Okay, well, how did you know where it was?
You know, I'm not really sure. He said that it'd be on this road somewhere. It was in between.
So, okay, but what I mean is Cassius is the one who told you to go look for it, right?
Well, yeah, and I'm starting to think he told a lot more than just us that it was there, because he said it'd be between Aborst and Northern Trace, and I do quote, somewhere.
Okay.
And apparently, like, him and this other guy got this agreement, and he was taking his toy back, and then like he needed that thing for himself. So it was a big thing, and I guess he was, you know, hedging his bets and paying more than just us to go and fetch it, and then somehow you got a hold of it. And I mean, we I'm not trying to be mean, but we found it. We saw an easy score happening when we got, you know, oh, they have it, psh, and we just kind of took it off your hands, you know.
I get what you're saying.
But yeah, more or less, he knew where it was and explained what we were looking for, and we saw it, and we were like, oh, that's what we need. So we kind of, you know, we took it off your hands via force and threat. And yeah, so I got enough money now where I can kind of loiter and kindred for a bit and actually relax. I've been in field for like 9 months, and I need to just detox, you know? No more shooting people. Take like a week off, you know, and then go back to shooting people. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you'll get bored just doing nothing.
Yeah. No, I want to get back out to shooting something. It's been a little too long since I've gotten to fire my rifle. I'm getting a little itchy.
I completely understand that, 100%. And she's kind of like laid back, and you know, not laid back. She's laid back in demeanor, but she's leaning forward, like kind of hand on her cheek, elbow on the table, kind of like easily drinking, smiling at you. He's making like communal small talk between the two of you.
And then they fuck.
The fucking like
shooting people.
The screaming falcon, and then they fucked. But she goes, so how y'all gonna deal with Cassius Berry though?
Don't know yet.
Like, you know, you gonna tell him that you lost the gun, or actually, we're even working for Cassius Berry?
If I remember correctly, no, we weren't.
Yeah, so you guys were actually fulfilling a mission from Sword Tower.
Yes, that's right. Thank you. No, we weren't working for him. We weren't even aware of him.
Oh, well, what were y'all doing all the way out there? Because it seems like you guys knew what you grabbed the bodies. We thought you guys knew what you were doing. Like, what was your
We were
thing?
out there looking for those nobles.
You mean like the family that was dead out there? You were looking for them?
Yeah.
Who sent you on that mission? That's awfully specific.
And that was the name that you just said, right?
You Sword Tower.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just a Sword Tower guy. He sent us out there to look for this family.
She laughs. She goes, "That's there's no way in hell that happened."
Why's that?
Because Usor Tower's dead. Cassius Berry killed him.
How long ago was that?
Like, we learned it when we got the job to go find the big gun thing.
Well, shit.
Like,
to be fair, how long is that? We were on that mission for like 3 months.
Yeah, I know. And
that was also going through my head a second ago when you said that, but
yeah,
I don't think we have a good timetable.
Yeah, she said, yeah. So when those two broke the contract they made, and Usor Tower was popping smoke with the weapon, I mean, Cassius had him killed and his family killed. So I don't know how Usor Tower could have, put out a guild mission to go get his kids back, or not his kids, his family back.
Okay, hold on. Now I'm confused. Usor Tower was the one that popped out with the cannon. He's the one that took off with the cannon?
Well, it's one of those things, like, they made an agreement that Usor Tower was going to source this cannon from some contact he had. But, like, the agreement went sour, and Usor Tower said, I guess, he's going to go sell the thing to someone else, like, he thought he deserved more money. Cassius said he had a fair price for it. And Usor Tower is like, fuck that, I'm out of here. And, like, he grabbed, because he has a big home up there in Northern Trace, a big manor type thing. And, like, he was packing up shit. Because, rumor mill gets around. You learn things from, people who work with these people. And Usor Tower was like, fuck this, I'm taking this weapon and I'm leaving. And he was, like, he took off one way to try and draw away Cassius and send his family on another way. In that. Yeah. But, like, I mean, I don't want to be rude, but I killed Usor Tower.
Huh.
Like, that was our first mission, was to kill him and get the weapon back, but he didn't have the weapon. It was in a false carriage.
Yeah, that carriage was something special.
Well, no, not the one we found him in a regular one.
Oh, no, I mean the one that we found.
Oh, well, what's so special about the one you found?
It had some strange artwork.
Strange artwork? Like, of animals, or like...
I literally don't know how to describe it right now. I literally do not know how to describe it right now.
Motherfucker sent the nerd to deactivate shit. God damn it. Okay.
It had some very interesting traps in it, let's put it that way, and some very interesting artwork that I don't think any of us recognized.
I mean, regardless...
I know only a few people actually saw said artwork, but I would imagine that it was described to us.
Yeah, I would assume so. She goes, I mean, well, that's fine and all that, but I don't get... what I don't get is... She kind of leans back and holds her hands out. I don't get who would make... making a guild... like, mission is a big thing. You gotta be present and of stature to make those. You can't just make missions willy-nilly, like, oh, go find my dog, he's missing. You have to have stature to make these missions. So who the fuck made your mission?
That is an extremely good question that I really would like to find out.
Like, how much money were you offered for that mission anyway? To go find bodies, bring them back. Like was it like 10 gold, 20 gold?
Anybody remember?
260.
Thank you.
We were offered 260 for that?
Yep.
Yeah, it was definitely something.
No wonder we kept trying it.
It was like one of the ones where it's like, yeah, we'll take that off. That sounds like if you find the lotto ticket, you win kind of thing.
Yeah.
I really need to start keeping better notes, honestly. Anyways, we offer about 260.
That's awfully high for us retrieving bodies, don't you think? Like, if you're going to go find a body or a dead person, you like maybe 50 gold. Wait. Where are the bodies now?
If I remember
Left
correctly,
them at some dogs.
Okay. Yeah.
So, you guys remember, you gave them with a finder's fee to the Merchants Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
I've got brain damage, and I can remember that shit.
I mean, we're just trying to see if Declan remembers this. That's the important thing. Right
Hi, Declan. Roll a brain power check. 1.
We put bodies somewhere. So what do you tell her, Declan?
Yeah, no. So we gave them to the guild, and that was back in Abhorst, or no, Northern Trace.
Northern Trace. There you go.
Yes. We gave them to the guild in Northern Trace.
Okay, and the guys who pulled that box out, right? They pulled the box out of the kid.
Yeah.
Well, did they like say thank you? Like, what did they do?
Do you remember that they told you never to speak of this and it didn't happen? But
yes, also do remember. Yeah.
Yeah, but also, do you remember that Declan is looking at this Aggradaling girl that slapped his ass?
Yeah.
I mean, no. Also, do remember that
Use your
Declan
head,
is actually
not that one.
Your other head.
The paranoid Declan is being
Looney
very
Lenny,
forthcoming
thank you for
with
following.
information.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Welcome to Valhalla Hill.
slapped.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just
Damn.
All it
Even
took for
Aggradailings are prone to their neurons activating.
yes, all it took for him to loosen up is just to have his neurons activated. Jeez.
I mean, can relate.
I'm trying to actually play this character as he's a little bit interested, not that interested, but he's more relaxed around this person. So,
What's your reply, Declan?
I thought I already said that we gave the bodies to them.
No, I mean, what she asked follow up. Did she say they say thank you or anything?
No, they were kind of dicks about it.
Well, what I'm asking is like, do they give you guys like some kind of like reward, because they took the body, so was there some kind of like reward attached to it or something, or?
I don't believe we got any kind of reward. What?
If you're asking, we did get paid, yes, but
Yes.
whether or not you should say that's another option. But
I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna be like, no, not really. They just got rid of the bodies for us.
She goes,
There it is.
Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. It's just, I do hope they didn't give you any money for them or anything, because if that's true, then they're probably trying to like say they found something weird or they had to pay you money. They're probably buying your silence, if anything else. Like that's how it usually goes. Like, hey, here's some money. Don't say anything about it, because, well, I don't know, because who would want the bodies? And what was that little fucking box? Like, it's so weird to see most things hidden inside somebody, but having a literal box. Like, how's a kid function with a fucking box in his chest? Like, that's what I don't get.
Again, totally freaking weirded out when I saw this come out of the body. But you know what? There are certain times where I just say, you know what? I don't want to know.
I mean, I guess. Sure. And she kind of like leans back and she looks a bit worried and confused and goes, I just don't like the fact that, because I shot you in the forehead from like 400 yards off. I saw him drop. And then Usor Towers making a mission with the Merc Guild is just a bit suspect, isn't it?
No, it very much is, and I am going to discuss this with my my team, and that is a bit suspicious. If we decide to look into it, who knows?
She goes, Okay, well, do you want to meet here tomorrow for lunch?
If I am still in town, then sure.
Okay, I'll be here for lunch then. And she kind of stands up and kind of like sets down like 10 gold on the tabletop, like nonchalantly, and kind of like, I'll see you then. But you probably won't see me, knowing how your skills are. But you'll get better. Don't worry. She kind of like slips away into the fucking like the nearby crowds.
How
Shot.
rude.
fucking.
Can I just for the absolute fun of it, when she slips into the crowd thinking that she's gone, can I please make one more roll to try to throw a copper at her?
Sure. Just roll me pure cunning. Actually, no. Actually, roll me cunning and tracking.
Dang it.
What?
I mean, it's the same roll.
Well, I don't have tracking.
Yeah.
No, you don't need it.
28. So you kind of go, ping. You see you're pinning kind of arc. You're a boom, son of a bitch. You know, but it's like her voice in the crowd.
I know she looks back at me, and I just look back like, uh-huh.
Well, the thing is, you can't see her. You arc the coin into the crowd, so it's like you two stare at each other, but like you can't see each other, but you both know that you're fucking staring at each other.
All right, then if I see her again, I will bring it up.
I will bring it up. I will bring it up.
I decked you, bitch.
Get fucked.
Remember that time you bought me lunch and I chucked a coin at your head?
I chucked a copper coin at you.
Remember that time when you said that I was shit at tracking and everything?
Australian time zone Banto? Good lord, man.
All right. So at that point, though, I will make my way back to the Humvee.
And around that time, when you do make your way back to the Humvee, so I assume you guys are waiting for Declan at the Humvee, right?
Nah, we fucking left. No.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that they all said screw that guy.
I'm continuing.
Well,
we left town.
No.
We're just gone.
I get the joke.
Yeah.
I get the joke.
But yeah,
I like the joke.
Before anything, like I guess I would just be sitting in the Humvee reading because I still smell slightly of death, and I don't want people cringing at my scent. So, whatever.
At your what?
My scent.
Oh.
Walking around smelling like death.
Well, it's not.
That's not really great.
It's not like a it's like a hint of death, not like an overbearing scent of death.
Well,
Like
No,
if
just-
you were
Road to
leaning,
death.
if
No,
you
just
shoved
another
your
reason-
nose into the fabric, you would smell it.
yeah.
It's at this point that Dalgoric comes over and sniffs ours again. No, I'm kidding.
Oh God, don't even.
You're lucky I promised not to use blood magic.
But in this case, I think it's time for Daniel and ours to talk to Cassius.
Yeah, that sounds like the thing to do.
Elephant in the
Oh,
room.
how fun! Okay, so who's all
Wait,
going?
wait.
Oh boy.
Wait, okay. One, am I back at the Humvee yet?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Also, Daniel. Okay, so I'm just gonna play like Daniel just mentioned Cassius, right?
Hmm?
What do you know about Cassius?
Well,
Do you even know him by that name? I thought he gave you Bob.
it was Bob, but
So you guys,
Daniel,
all you guys know is Bob.
Well,
Oh, okay. Then back up. Never mind.
we weren't able to put two and two together.
Can I
Okay.
put two and two together?
Go ahead.
Can I roll brain power to put two and two together?
Sure, go ahead. Roll brain power. Can I put two
So
together?
far, it's just been.
I don't know. Can you?
If you tell, if Declan says that Cassius is the one that's at the blink behind the bar, because he'd be the only one that really has any inkling to put it together. Other than that, we've just been told the name Cassius and the name Bob, and nothing to put them.
I mean, Ars, you're pretty sure like they're the same person.
Yeah, because for one, it was obviously a fake name that he gave us, and it's like he's usually when they refer to the person behind the bar, it's generally going to be him. He's the one that seemed like he was in charge, and he is a human, so
Yeah, even in fantasy, no one actually names their kid Bob.
yeah.
Also, real quick.
Who the fuck names her kid Bobbert?
Hold on. Declan, go ahead.
was offended.
Go ahead, Declan.
I just wanted to say real quick, I'm getting some like heavy thunder and lightning, my house is prone to power outages.
Okay.
So if I suddenly disappear, just come up with something cool like I got passed the fuck out. I don't know.
If you hear like a loud boom and a scream and a sudden stop, he's fucking dead.
I'm letting you know in case I suddenly drop. It's I got a big storm coming in.
It's not you, it's me.
Fucking Dalgorik's like, and then I slap her ass.
So you report back. You report
Yeah.
back and tell us that you did all of these things and talk to this girl about all these things.
There
right?
was a lot of info, so we're just gonna time skip. And yes, I told you everything.
Okay, so the first thing ours does is it says, "Are you a fucking idiot?"
Maybe.
I mean,
Hey,
sometimes.
Carl, the Thunderbolt.
You just told a woman that's not in our group everything that we just did.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
Sometimes.
Daniel's just gonna go. Did you at least have sex with her?
That's not
No.
true. They didn't fuck. He's not a fucking idiot because he can't fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, dude. Wow. And no, Teogorik, that is not a moment that you need to mute. Don't worry. We what you talked about earlier.
What? Huh?
Nothing.
Oh.
Huh?
So,
Oh
What?
God! Why'd you remind me?
so yeah, ours is gonna put his flesh hand in his face just to rub it, and it's just like,
It's weird when
All
you
right.
have to describe it like that. It's
All right, fine.
we assume you use the flesh one.
Ours-
It's odder when you say it out loud.
It's just a very small thunk noise from the short person in the back of the crowd. Everyone turns around. What was that?
"Bitch, I'm
Ours.
taller."
I,
Yes.
I get that you might be upset with me. Actually, it's not even a might. It's you are upset with me. I
Well, I'm
understand
glad that you understand that at least.
But can I at least say we were getting info from her. It felt only right to exchange information. Otherwise, we might lose a possible resource.
Plus, the ass was fat.
It was like she was smuggling
L
hams.
plus ratio.
But no, it fully in character. I felt that I needed to compensate her information with my information.
Well,
Otherwise,
At the
we may
very
not
least.
get more information.
at the very least, you weren't totally thinking with your dick. So there's a positive.
Only a partial chub thinking.
I absolutely was not.
Regardless, we're more than likely going to have to talk to this Cassius fellow.
Yes.
And
I am very curious about what happened to you, Sartor? Satower? Damn it.
Sword Tower.
Well,
Tower. If I don't see it, if I don't physically see the name spelled out, I don't remember names.
That's fine.
well, that's all fine and good.
That's why I'm here.
Me and Daniel are going to go talk to him.
Okay, I'm gonna take the subtext there and say you do not want me to tag along.
Oh no, you can tag along because you were there the last time. Might as well be there doing your sneaky thing while we go talk.
Okay.
At the very least, it'll be an eye shot. So, you know.
Also, so I is the whole party going or just some of them?
No, just three. Just three.
All right, I am going to look over at Deogoric and say, can I have my radio back?
One day, Dalworth will be allowed to gamble.
Never.
Does Gadaluf want to bring that up?
No, not really.
Oh,
Like,
Jesus.
Not with after being told no, only three are going. He's just like, it's pretty much. His head just slowly goes down.
I just got flashbanged. Yay.
Right, so let's just see
Flashbang
something
by
real quick.
words.
I'm gonna roll a cunning check real quick.
No, I just got flashbanged by the fucking lightning.
Was it very
Nat
frightening?
one.
He does not notice. He does not notice that your head drops in despondence. So it was just yes. But yeah, ours will say. Anyway, let's get this done. We might as
So,
well talk
again,
to the man.
Deogoric, can I
Dalgorik
have my...
gives you your radio back.
Thank you. Just if somebody doesn't mind hanging around the Humvee in case we do run into some trouble.
Oh, you mean like you were supposed to do earlier, but you refused to do in favor of chasing after some ass?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, I got some intel, didn't I?
Yes, sure. I'm sure intel was the first thing on your mind.
Hey, I didn't try to advance anything there.
Yeah,
Come on.
end tail. You know what I'm saying, boys?
Woopsy.
Just come on. Let's go, Daniel.
Of course.
Okay, so who's all going to go see Bob?
Never
Daniel,
not going
Daniel
to
and ours.
Daniel, ours, and Declan is going to hang back.
Exact. Thank you. I was about to say, I'm going to hang back and be this sneaky little shithead I am.
But what are you hanging on?
Every
Boy,
word.
I'm gonna smack you.
Mama.
Okay, so
Help
Hanging
me
on to that
help
ass.
the knife board to throw things up. Do something with it.
oh yeah, so I guess Kuldramana and Dallas want to throw knives at the wheel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like my new pastime while we're traveling.
Okay. So we'll actually. So while those guys are traveling to the Blink, Kuldramana and Dalruth, you guys get the wheel all hung up.
And Dagorg.
And Dagorg, that's right. So the whole menagerie is here waiting to throw knives. So who's going? So what are you guys throwing? Like kitchen knives or like pocket knives? Like what are y'all throwing?
I'm throwing my like actual daggers myself.
Throwing that paring knife I bought.
Oh, I'm sorry. Real quick, before we head off, thank you, Twitch. That was. Oh, it was Karateka. Yeah, I throw the keys to the Humvee to them.
Humvees don't have key. What?
Yeah. So there's a key for the lock on the steering wheel. That's it.
So I do throw the keys over.
Okay. Fucking chat's like, wait, no, wait! wait! So you get
Wait.
yeah. So Arse, Declan, and Killjoy are walking towards the Blink. So who's all throwing knives?
I am.
Yeah, so far at least two. Dalruth and Kuldramana.
It's okay. So you two are going to be throwing knives. So what is your goal between you two throwing knives? Just trying to hit the board, hit a smaller target on the board? What are y'all doing?
Going for like the straight up, because I have two different daggers. I want to throw one and then try to get the handle of the other one. like the whole arrow trick, but with two daggers.
Okay.
I'm just aiming center mass.
We'll have Kuldramana go first. So Kuldramana, what you're going to do is, when you go to throw this knife, you're going to use your ballistics and your throwing skill. And marksmanship if you have it.
Well, knives directly say you can do cunning with them.
Well, that's for melee damage. Like, attacking in melee.
Throwing. You said what and what?
So, to throw anything, especially like a knife, you're going to use your ballistics, your marksmanship, and your throwing skill. So be...
Can you Yeah, you can't combine, can you? Or wait.
If you need to...
Ballistics, cunning.
Yeah. So, if you need to, just manually add your marksmanship via your head.
Okay.
Well, that actually really limits my rain option, because just the knife's always been saying adds cunning to attack rolls, so...
Well, yeah, when you're in melee, if you're throwing it, you're throwing it. That's kind of how it works. All right, so it'll be a 34. So you just right in the fucking center of the board there.
Jesus.
So and now Dalruth, you go.
Well, so we're not allowed cunning. Yeah, so it's throwing. So I only get the throwing bonus then.
You can do
throwing
it.
doesn't even give ballistics. Oh.
Oof.
Hold on, you don't have any. Hold on.
I don't have ballistics. I'm a melee character.
Oh. That's right.
That's why like knives were the only thing, and it allowed me to have some sort of range because it says like because the
Here, hold on.
attack roll.
I'll-
I'm like,
I'll-
oh, I don't never need it.
I'll look back at it real quick because I believe me and Pirate talked about how when you're throwing things, it should use a ballistic, marksmanship, and throwing.
Yeah, because throwing doesn't even give ballistics; it only gives brawn or cunning.
Melee weapons. Oh, to their attack roll.
Yeah, so that's why I thought it was also to throwing. Especially since that line's right after it can be thrown.
Okay, so I have here, when throwing a melee weapon, you add your throwing skill and your ballistic skill to your attack roll, not your marksmanship. Okay, I see now. Okay, I understood what we were doing. So, okay. So you have your throwing skill and your ballistics, and you add your cunning to it as well. So you double click those two attributes. Okay, I get it now.
Okay.
All right, so go try it again real quick. We'll go ahead and keep Gildromeda's because his shouldn't change much anyway in the first place.
Yeah, well, he actually pressed both. So
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Good.
Still 24. Still fucking twinging somebody.
19.
Okay, so his is like almost dead center. Yours is a bit top and right. So basically, there's two knives now embedded in the board. And I should state that, so you guys are just kind of out in the street doing this, kind of throwing these knives. And as you do this, there are people kind of like idly watching, like eating their like early dinner or like kind of like hanging out and kind of watching with interest. And as Gildromeda just nails the board dead center, all the guys go, must be the extra eyes, right? Yeah, all the extra eyes. You know, kind of making all these little chitter chatter around you.
How many people are there?
Yeah, but well, you're in the middle of a street, so like 200, give or take.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, really populated too.
Yeah.
At times.
I forgot I was on mute.
Competitions are had.
Guard, real quick.
Yes.
In Discord, would you mind putting the name of the person that supposedly hired us to find the family?
Use sword tower.
Yeah.
Got you.
Thank you.
Okay. So for y'all's second throw, Daruth, Gildromeda, same thing. So it'd be throwing, ballistics, cunning. Tick, tick, tick. 21.
I still don't roll over a 10. It's been like 3 sessions.
So it's been 3 years. So knives are almost side by side near the center of this wheel, and as you guys throw, you hear a light like way in the distance. And there's like the stairs to an apartment building.
Not really focusing much on that. Mostly just focusing on throwing for Delruth.
Okay. So you two are throwing your knives, and you're kind of entertaining those around you. We'll go with Arse, Declan, and Killjoy. You guys arrive at the Blink. It is hopping and popping. This is prime Blink time for sure. So you guys walk in. It's the usual setup. You got all the gambling tables out front, the bar in the back. You do see Bob kind of hustling and bustling in the back of the bar, serving drinks with his usual female lieutenant next to him. What do you guys do?
Well, I'm going to walk directly up to the counter and take a seat, honestly.
Okay.
Same here. We're just gonna go in tow and just be like, let's try and make this quick. He seems like he's a very busy guy.
I'm gonna hang back enough that I don't seem like I am with them.
Okay. So, Declan, as you're sitting... So, are you sitting at the bar?
No, away from the bar, but
Okay.
close enough to listen in.
So you sit at a table then, or like you go to a table to kind of stand idly and kind of like gawk at things and be a people watcher. What are you doing?
Sorry, who are you asking?
Declan.
Oh, Declan specifically? No,
Yeah.
he's just going to stand in the back of the room.
Okay. So as you sit at the back of the room, those two kind of walk to the bar, and you see a door open up, kind of near the wall, back towards a more nondescript area with no real tables in it, and it is a yellow door. When the yellow door opens, you see the aggravating sniper step out, and she looks right at you, and you need to make direct eye contact.
And I look at him, and he looks at me.
Well, no,
And I look at him.
it's a "what the fuck are you doing here?" look, like a look of fear in her eyes, and she looks towards Declan, to Ars, and she slowly steps back through the door and shuts it behind her.
I don't want to be a witness to this murder.
Yep.
I don't want to be a witness to this murder.
Yep.
Okay, but good.
Hold on.
While you're thinking, Ars.
No, I'm not thinking. I'm rolling. All right, I chase after her.
Oh my god.
So as
I rolled for that because I actually wanted to stay in the bar, but
I see.
Part of me wanted to run out.
You're doing a brain power save, aren't you?
I was.
Okay. So as you kind of run towards the door, you're moving quite quickly, and one of the you could call him a security guy, kind of steps in and goes, "Sorry, boss, workers only," and kind of puts his arm in front of the door, barring your way. Now towards the bar, Arson Killjoy, Bob sees and goes, "Ah, well, look who's back. How'd your trip go? You got that box for me, don't you? Right?"
It wasn't.
No, we didn't get the box.
No.
So his face goes from this happy smile, and his face evolves into this hard, stony look, and he goes, I don't understand. You guys found the cart, and you found the bodies. So where's the box?
We don't know. We just turned in the bodies with the merchants.
You did what now? And like his voice comes out in such a way that the lieutenant goes, kind of seizes up and kind of looks towards Bob like, uh-oh, like she's feeling the vibe kind of come off of Bob.
I am so glad I am not there currently.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys wanted to go there.
I'm so glad I'm not there.
It's just one of those things. Yeah. So
I'm gonna announce over the radio. Just be ready, just in case.
So I was gonna say, well, we were in the midst of being chased for retrieving a weapon from the carriage. We broke through the security on that very advanced human technology, and we were panicking because there was people threatening to shoot us for the weapon. So we wanted to clear out everything that we had. So we gave them the weapon and we dropped off the bodies so we could just leave, because by that point we were done. Also, we were informed by someone that Yu Sortao was dead or missing or something. So we just assumed that the mission itself was a faulty one. So we were actually on our way to head back to discuss it with the guild at Alcos.
So someone told you that Usor Tower is dead, and you just gave the bodies to what, the Merchants Guild?
No, this was after the fact. We went and discussed with the people, and apparently the people at the Merchants Guild, and apparently, well, no, we went to discuss with the people at the Mercenaries Guild, and apparently Usor Tower couldn't have made that because he was missing. Turns out he was dead.
Oh,
we looked into it.
I see. The Mercenary Guild told you he was dead. did they? I need to make a roll here for me. Let me find out what you need exactly. It's gonna be a Moxie plus something.
Oh, I'm gonna fail that.
That's a fucking figure right there, my
It's
friend.
fluff.
Yeah. So
if you need help, I will help. 'cause,
so well,
you're gonna get me fucking killed.
So if you're gonna help, you explain how you're helping, what you're saying. Regardless, it's gonna be a bluff and Moxie.
Yeah.
So what Daniel is going to attack onto it.
Killjoy, you're the one that wanted to come here.
I wanted to put it in a different way that didn't get us fucking skinned like a goddamn oxen.
The problem is that ours is going to be super blunt about it. He's not a liar.
As you'll find out when he makes this roll.
You're gonna find out that sometimes lying is a good thing when we're fucking strangled by our goddamn toes getting skinned alive.
Whoa,
It's not like he was actually giving us the mission.
Why
He
your
shouldn't be mad at
toes?
us. Yeah.
Listen,
mad at
Rob
us.
is giving me major feet guy.
We're being hung by our succulent soft toes. Wait, hold on a minute here.
Okay, so what are you gonna say, Paris?
Is that yes, the Merchants Guild told us, but later we were informed by one of the people hunting us down that yes, he was killed, so there was no way he could have put the bounty up. So so it wasn't just I'm not saying fucking who, by the way. We were just told by people hunting the gun.
Fair. All right.
That he couldn't have made it, and he was killed. So we didn't know what to do with the bodies, whether or not they were body doubles or them themselves, because everything was shrouded in mystery.
Go ahead and do your roll.
Alright.
Gonna die.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Ugh.
So Cassius is still for a moment, and his lieutenant goes, Bob? And she's kind of leaning forward, and she kind of puts her hand on his forearm, and Bob goes, I get it. Things happen, right? I mean, you guys lost the box. It's no big deal. I'll have to send someone over there to Northern Trace to try and get a hold of those bodies, and maybe he'll give us some clues as to where the box is. And you Sword Tower being dead, it's not really the greatest news they could have. He's a good business contact, but I'm sure we'll find a way to get it all done in the end, eh? And I'm sorry for your troubles. I didn't know that you were being hunted by people. Why don't you go ahead and get them a recompense gift before they head on out. And he gives you this weird look where he smiles, but the smile does not reach his eyes. And he goes, well, maybe in the future I'll have more work for you. There's a whole thing with drakes going on, and you know, drake teeth are really expensive and used on a lot of, like, you know, magical stuff and like that. Might have to have you guys catch one for me. After all, the last thing we need is a few loose drakes running around causing trouble. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Well, I did lose 2 oxen to him, so they are a bit of a trouble.
Yes.
And the horse.
And we escaped just barely.
Okay.
From the mail.
And Declan, as they're talking, on the other side of this yellow door, you hear some rather disconcerting noises.
Can you describe what kind of noises?
Muffled yelling, what sounds like...
Oh, so an argument.
Yeah, or a scuffle. It's hard to tell.
Well, okay, so things at the bar, the conversation that's going on, seems to be stable enough.
Oh, we're so fucking dead.
Okay, but Declan, in his mind, is looking over, and they're stable enough. He's gonna try to go outside and... Wait, okay, hold on. Does this yellow door lead outside or to a back hallway?
The back rooms. if you will.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Not the back rooms.
Shut up.
Wow.
No, it's actually that one. It's you go back there, you'll never.
And you
I'm
step on a
sorry,
landmine.
I'm sorry. In my mind, I was seeing the back door went out into the back alleyway. Okay, so crap. Now I have to rework all of this.
Yeah, that door leads to where you guys sold the orc.
Oh, where me and Daniel sold the orc. Yeah.
That area.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell was she doing in there?
Well,
she works for him.
Yeah.
She told you this. She told you she's like did.
What are you doing back there, you silly goose?
Yeah. What are you doing in the employee section, you employee?
Wait, hold
His
up,
blood
hold
went to
up,
the
hold
wrong
up,
head.
Hold up. So if she works for him, she saw everything. Wouldn't she have to report to him about what she saw and where the gun went? And if he gave her the gun,
yeah,
she's a better liar.
He already mentioned that he knew that you guys already went up to Northern Trades. He knew that you guys had he made references to that already during his conversation.
Yes.
But did she not also say that she does not like slavers?
In the meantime,
wow.
What
yeah, you don't have
Ars
to like
is going
your
to do? He may not be good at lying, but he's good at understanding when someone's not being genuine. He's
okay. I'm just saying though, and also guard, if you don't mind.
What's up?
You did have a name for this aggravating.
I do have one, yes.
Could you send that to me as well, please?
So no, he would have learned it, but I don't want to say it out loud.
Oh, you did say it out loud previously, and I'm very horrible with names. But anyways, no, so she told me that she very much does not like slavers.
Yeah, you don't have to like your boss.
Yeah.
You don't have to like your boss.
He's kind of he's kind of a bit too powerful for her to just shoot without consequence.
I'm trying to say my character, Declan, right now is extremely confused.
It's what my character would do.
I forgot you have 1 or 0 brain power. Yeah, that's what it is.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. My character has 0 fucking brain power. Oh no, he has 1 now. I actually put a point into brain power today.
So what are you gonna do?
I am the smartest.
I'm just gonna head back over to the bar. I am not gonna try to fight my way in. I'm not gonna start some shit. And this is going on my character's mind. She already said that she's gonna meet me for lunch tomorrow.
So I should mention that all 3 of you, including Bob here, very muffled, suppress submachine gun fire behind the fucking yellow door, and you see Bob kind of twitch his head towards the door and kind of go,
Wait, that's all the reaction he gives? Is
a
That makes
That
me
noise isn't supposed to happen. That's
trying to see how far we can outrun his gun.
So, in an attempt to ignore that, Ars is going to ask, but concerning that carriage, there was a lot of interesting technology in it. I don't know what. It's the first time I actually managed to see anything like that, and I managed to break through its security somehow. It was odd. Do you have any insight on that?
No, it's all a mute point by now. As far as I'm aware, it got burnt up in a forest fire, so it's not really in my mind to really worry about it. What
forest fires?
I mean, to be fair, that wagon was probably worth about 30,000 gold on its own, but some things get lost in the throes of passion, eh, Jimbo?
Yes, actually, we wanted to return with the wagon, but we were also being attacked at the wagon by a unknown sniper.
So you see him kind of his lip has a little twitch, but he maintains this completely placid facial tone. He goes, "Wonder who that could have been."
Not sure.
It said this tone says, "I know exactly who this was." He's what?
Was it I wonder who that could have been.
Well, no hints. Anyway.
Yes, well.
So
It was.
I will say,
they really
Declan.
wanted that going.
So Declan, your neck has a little fuzzy feel about it. Your scout senses are tingling.
ID senses are tingling. Oh, wait, that's the cook.
About the Bert that we just heard?
Well, it's more the fact that you feel that something is going on outside, and there are a few windows on the front of the blink.
Wait, now it's outside. I thought when you said we heard the Bert, that was through the yellow door.
Yeah, but you can hear more noise outside, like the front window entryway of this fucking blink.
Man, I can't wait until you guys finally look outside and just see a Drake's eye.
All right, at that point, knowing that it's outside, and also I have been trying to keep my distance and not make myself obviously part of the party. I'm gonna go take a look out that door.
So as you look out the door, you see there are 3 dead Valley elves face down on the ground, wearing the uniform of the blink. And all of them have been absolutely fucking ventilated with machine gun fire. Or sorry, submachine gun fire.
Ventilated.
Yes. As well, there are petite bloody boot prints running down the sidewalk in front of the blink.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Your date's canceled.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Let me. Come on. Knowing who that is behind the bar, and that we're not in exactly the best circumstances, I'm gonna stay there. But I am also gonna give looks to them if they ever look at me. That is. But I'm gonna give looks to them like some shit just went down.
Snorting laughter.
I'm sorry. It was entirely off topic. Guard, you were like, and I was the only thing I heard in my head was, soka.
Donuts.
But yeah, I guess I was gonna say, but beyond that, it was just a very harrowing mission in general. We really need to speak with the mercenaries group about the details because it's strange.
I'm
Come on,
sure
you're
you
a bright
do.
kid. You should stop saying that.
You should stop saying these words. I beg you, please shut the fuck up. He goes,
well,
yeah.
We're going to get the mercenary guild to see who made the fake mission when you're talking to the guy that made the fake mission.
I mean, to be honest, that's one thing that he doesn't do well in social situations. I'm sorry.
So he's autistic.
I suppose, whatever. But it's just like he's doing his best right now, and
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing there, Ars? I'm doing my best, man.
He goes, I'm sure that they'll find everything out that they need to know, and they'll probably track down this random person and bring them the justice they are just so deserved.
Well, I don't really care about justice. I just want to figure out what the hell is going on.
I do have a question.
What's that?
Oh. And I may have to make a brain power save, and I will probably fail because I have no goddamn brain power.
Well, you got one now.
If
yeah,
I
I do.
only had a brain.
But no, I mean, we did hear rapid fire, but that was through the yellow door.
Through the yellow door.
Yes.
Out front, did we hear that gunfire?
No.
I would like. Does my character, does Declan see at least something that would give him a slight indication of what caliber was used?
Judging from the holes and the holes that are perforated through these bodies, probably 9mm.
Oh, just 9? Okay.
They got dropped by 9. Come on.
Yeah, like
At least
That's
10.
No.
it's still
okay,
like
no.
sounded.
9 before.
No. Declan was trying to check for sniper rounds.
you couldn't survive 10 9mm wounds.
Guns.
Nerd.
Yeah, get better.
Sounds like a fucking skill issue,
I
bro.
know a person can own 2 guns, but he was looking for sniper rifle rounds.
What if it was one guy with 11 guns?
Oh yeah. Impossible to beat. I think he should win.
God, there's, those people that have like an entire closet full.
It's a DM wins moment.
Okay.
I mean, it also could have been
Alright, let's
11
pick it up,
guys
let's
with
pick it up,
one
let's pick it
liberator
up.
pistol.
So more or
Let's
less,
pick up the pace.
as this lieutenant kind of walks, the lieutenant looks kind of worried and kind of watching Bob, but she sets down a small sack of gold coins in front of you, and she goes, "It's 200 gold coins for the inconvenience."
I've been needing to get more pistol ammo. I don't know if this is the good time to buy it from them. Shit.
What? Them giving us free money? Are they trying to get us in their pocket?
No,
Yes.
it's not free money. It's inconvenience for the fact that shot at or whatever.
Yeah.
They've had reasonings for all of this so far.
Yes.
And at this point, you guys haven't been shot yet, so might as well try to buy ammo.
Is it 200 gold for me and ours, or
Just
the whole pot?
Just the whole pot, it seems like.
Yeah, so it's more like for the party, more or less.
All right. Daniel is going to take out his share and kind of give it back and be like, "Can I exchange this for some store credit?"
So you see Bob's mouth twitch in a smile, and he goes, "Afraid I can't do that. Not the current time. Stocks are low."
Fair enough. Drags it back.
Drags it back.
Have we not made the connection that Bob is Cassius?
We
Oh no,
we
all
made that
know.
connection.
I made that.
before
I
they
made.
went there.
We
I made that
rubbed the
connection.
sticks together and
He's
got the
just-
No.
fire.
I that's what I thought. The only reason I'm asking that is because Guard keeps calling him Bob.
Because
Yes,
that's what
because
we know him
that's
by.
his persona right now.
Yes, that's what we know.
He
him by.
is currently
Him
Bob.
as Bob.
Yes. Daniel's gonna look at ours and be like, "Well, that business being said, how about we make a run?"
Yeah, we should probably be like going.
Yeah, it's getting late. It's getting late. We gotta be home.
It is getting pretty late. Don't run too fast. Be shame if an accident happened during the night.
Ours is gonna tilt his head at that and say, "Yes, it would be a shame. These are some very dangerous streets."
And this is why I double knot my shoelaces.
So, like, you make this joke, and Cassius is like still stone faced, the smile on his lips, but not reaching his eyes. And his lieutenant is like, you can see the panic behind her eyes, like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Like she's starting to catch on, like, oh, and she knows what's going on. She's like, oh, fuck. She's like,
Well, at least there's one more person in that situation that knows.
And
Yeah, so-
we're just gonna leave. We're
Beyond
just gonna
that-
leave. We're just gonna leave.
Beyond that, ours says, "Well, it was a good time speaking with you. I hope you are well." And then he's gonna pick up the gold and go.
all right. So you guys take your gold and leave, eh?
I am
Yeah,
still.
we say our farewells. Have a nice night and all, and we're just going to we're gonna be like, all right, that's business being done. Let's just go on home now.
That's business being done.
So Declan is still keeping his distance because he doesn't want people to connect those two with him. But also, Declan has not told them about the bodies out the front door.
I mean, it's whatever. We'll probably see him before we get leaving.
Oh, I know you'll see them.
Alright,
I'm just saying. I'm just setting the stage.
Fuck, I have an idea, but I don't have that information on hand in character. Shit.
So, I guess we walk
Damn.
outside. We walk outside and start heading back, I guess.
Okay. So you guys walk outside and see Declan standing there looking at a pair of riddled bodies that's been like liberally applicated with lead, to say the least.
Oh no, I've run off into the darkness.
Oh, well, no, I'm saying, but okay. So the bodies are seen. You guys see bodies.
Mm-hmm.
So, upon seeing the bodies, Ars is gonna nod to himself, and then say, "Let's go, Daniel." And
Daniel's gonna put on a show. Like, they've been there. He's a bit tipsy. They don't know what's happening. He's gonna lean on her and say, like, "Come on, buddy, let's get out of here." And you look in his eyes, and you're like, he is not drunk. He is stone cold sober.
Like, as we're walking, Ars is going to put a cut on his hand and cast darkness around himself and Daniel.
Okay, that's fair.
And I guess Declan is just gonna follow this ball of dark.
Well,
dark ball.
With that, we just kind of blend into the surroundings.
Well, if you get within range of shadows, and within said shadows, you do kind of phase out into the shadow. If you're standing in the middle of a street, it's literally a ball of darkness in the street.
Yeah. So we're keeping to the shadows and heading out
back
to the
alleys and all that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm following along, just like hugging the sides of the street, staying hidden.
And while we're in transit, Ars will say, "So we're probably going to die."
He's just gonna go, "Yeah, we're fucked."
Yes. Who knew that not knowing where a box was would be the cause of my death? Wonderful.
I mean, we thought the giant fucking box was said box, but you know.
Yeah, it's whatever. The standards these people have, it irritates me.
These people.
I mean, you're talking to a fucking cowpoke, alright?
No, it's not that. It's just more humans are irritating creatures.
So you guys arrive, all three of you arrive at the cooking wagon. And as you guys are there, you see that there's actually quite a crowd around Kuldramana and Dalruth as they're throwing their knives. And you see that a lot of guys are actually like taking bets on who's closer, the Spider-Man or the Horny Man. And there's about
and I shoot the oxen.
There's about 50 guys kind of watching the two intently. And you see, and as Ars, Declan, and Killer walk up, mind you, two of you are in a ball of darkness. You hear a pair of guys going, "I don't know, he's got like 3 times the eyes. He's obviously better. He's gonna win." Like, no. This little horn guy, he's got some schutzpah to him. He's gonna get it. Watch.
Oh, Ars drops it as we get closer.
Okay, but they're all watching Kuldramana and Dallas. So Kuldramana and Dallas, give me another throwing roll to see who. He's already at it. Holy shit!
Told you, never over a 10.
Well, you got a 10. That's good, right?
At least it was a 10.
Yeah, the bottom half of the dice. I love them.
I'm just going to do disadvantage because crowd.
Anxiety? Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Don't worry, I got all the low rolls out of the way for you.
Good roll with the disadvantage. 1920. Okay,
I'm
bro.
so nervous.
I'm so nervous. Fucking splits the fucking bullseye. So Dalruth, you hit boom, close, and you're like just shy to the right of the bullseye that you all painted on there, and you're like, "Yeah, I got him now." And you watch this Kuldramana shaking from the nerves, goes, "Whoa!" and it slides right by your knife and hits dead center of the bullseye.
Like literally slips out of his hand.
Yeah,
and like, oh.
and you hear a guy in the back go, "What the fuck, really?" You know, because he saw the knife like slip out of his hand. And the guys by Ars goes, "I told you, man, 3 times the eyes." He goes, "Yeah, go fuck yourself." Pulls out like 2 silver coins and puts them in his fucking palm.
I'm really glad that guy can't count.
You just, Arch just gently nudges by these guys as he walks up to the Humvee and says, "We're probably going to die."
And Daniel
Again?
shoots the oxen.
At this point, I have actually rejoined the party.
And Daniel shoots the oxen out of panic. That's all I know how to do. It's all I know.
It made us survive last time.
So yeah, that's what he says to. I guess he walks up to Kodraman and Dalroth and says kind of normal speaking voice around the crowd so they can't hear. So yeah, we're probably going to die.
Not saying
What the fuck have you done?
again.
What the fuck have you done? He immediately blames Ars. What have you done?
Well,
To be fair, it's the right person to blame right now.
To be fair,
And he is the one delivering the news.
the box that they wanted. Apparently,
Which
they were willing
one?
to kill for it. The box that was in the kid or something. I don't know.
Well, they shouldn't have put in a fucking kid then,
Oh,
huh?
the global shit. Yeah.
No. No.
Why do they know that you know about the box?
what's in the box?
I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him anything about the box. I just told him that we turned in the kid and the corpses to the Merchants Guild. So
Okay, so
we
then
didn't tell
go
him about
bug the
box.
fucking Merchants Guild, not us.
We did. Also, I think Paris blamed the woman that Declan was consorting with.
Consortium,
So
is
at
that
this
what they call
point,
it?
again, we're time skipping because it's 9:20. Time skipping. I have relayed all the information that I saw off to the side to them.
Yes, we're probably going to end up dying if we stay here any longer. Like I thought we would.
Our
Daniel
place is
pulls out
kind of
his
a
revolver.
shithole anyway.
It's just like right now,
Shoot
ours
your
is
damn
just
revolver away.
ours is just kind of tired.
Pure
it's just-
doomer energy. Just brr, brr, brr.
So we can attempt to run, but with the amount of gunpowder, weaponry, connections, he would more than likely catch up to us. So
Do you think they'd run at us if we ran towards the Drake?
Probably still yes.
Or
He
just
probably
get
has
more
a,
guns.
he probably has a few contacts that are
So
suicidal
we're heading
enough to
east,
try
down,
and
and south.
So,
What?
I'm gonna be quite level with you guys. There are approximately. Hold on, let me count these fucking things.
15.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What time of day is it?
It's
I would
about
say it's like midnight.
4 or 5 o'clock right now.
Oh.
But there are currently 23 paths I have sketched out already on the notepad. So there are quite a bit of things y'all can do besides just die in the street. So
Okay, let's go find the 24th.
God damn.
The 24th was Daniel shooting the oxen, so let's try that again.
Okay, 25th.
Hey, whoa,
we just paid for those. 25th path.
We can at least try to get a refund.
You try to get a refund.
This one broke.
Hold up. Since it's 5 in the afternoon, Daniel has that new scout horse. We could easily just do a food run, pop some gold, get all the shit we can, without the extra flavor stuff, and just boogie on out as quick as we can and try and slip into the night.
I'm gonna pop some yams.
Oh my God.
Do you present this in character?
Yes, Daniel's just gonna go, listen.
Only got
You're
20
fucked.
gold in my pocket.
I really want to make that a parody now. Anyways, Daniel's just gonna be like, listen, we're fucked. Ars, you have that darkness spell. What is the range of that? Can we do 1 carriage, 2 carriage, or is it just you and someone you're holding hands with?
I can stretch it out to covering the Humvee at most.
Okay, well, our friends don't know about our Havader friend in the food truck, so if we
You assume.
They more than likely do at this point.
Well,
They're
fuck.
watching us.
Anyways, how about we get that food truck stocked up, we use it as a front, and we get out of here at the dead of night without using that darkness spell so they can just barely see us. Like, is it going to be full moon or is it going to be no moon tonight? I didn't read the Farmer's Almanac.
I'm going to be completely front with you, Paris. There's more than likely no way that we're going to be able to escape without...
The river flows in a very, not super speedy, but it flows pretty good for a river.
Okay.
How wide is the river?
How about...
Wide enough for a bridge.
There's one bridge on the map.
I have an idea. We could make a ferry.
Make a rent, because we can't do shit.
This is suddenly Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
You've died from dysentery.
Died of dysentery.
All right. Listen. There's bound to be loggers. There's bound to be fucking yarn and hemp rope around. If we can make a sturdy enough barge or ferry, we'll just float down the river.
So we have a few days?
Would you guys like some time to think of your plan?
Yes, we would like time to think of our plan.
So, more than likely, they're not going to do anything in the dead of the day. You got about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 6 hours or so of buffer time. Because they're probably trying to hunt down the Agridaling at the current point, because she did kind of split like 3 guys' fucking wigs. So, you guys may not be a priority.
Yeah, hold
on.
We didn't know that.
I know.
No.
You guys don't.
Hold on. Ours is going to say, hold on. Declan, you did see footsteps running away from the blink, didn't you?
So Declan, you would know those are definitely her boot prints, because they're modern boots. They're small, and you more or less know what her foot looks like. You fucking fetishist.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
Okay, Declan is choosing. Okay, Declan is subconsciously choosing to believe she's not the one that made those kills.
Declan, you saw footsteps, correct?
I did.
Are you able to track them?
Oh.
Thank you, Thusla.
I could try.
So, let's see here. You know from where you guys left, those bloody boot prints went for about 120 paces. They're pretty drenched.
I don't remember you saying they were bloody.
Yeah, they're bloody.
He explicitly said they were bloody.
My headset has been having issues.
That's fine. That's fine.
I apologize.
But they are bloody boot prints.
3 dudes.
Well, 3 that you know of.
But yes.
3 at least.
If
3 at least. At least.
If you're able to track those, then maybe we have a chance to group up with someone else that is more than likely on their shit list. Or they could kill us for getting put on the shit list, but it's an attempt.
It is an attempt, but also she did say that she wanted to meet me at that place for lunch tomorrow.
I'm quite certain by now that date is cancelled.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Hold on, let me speak my piece. I realize that she is on the run, but she is a sneaky bastard like me. She could be hiding off in the shadows, waiting to see if I show up.
So, what? You propose we wait 4 nights and try our luck? Probably stay in the public eye?
Wait for night? No, I'm saying we wait for lunch tomorrow.
Then we're going to have to stay at night.
Yes.
Yes.
I think we should find a place to rent a barge and get the fuck out.
That's what I just asked Guard if I can roll for a barge/ferry. What? I have an idea. It's gonna be theatrical as fuck and make it good for a good story.
Oh God, go for it.
So Declan wants this Hervader NPC and have lunch with her, right?
What?
Agridaling. Sorry, Agridaling. I'm sorry. I'm fucking retarded. Okay.
The Agridaling tried to buy you.
I mean, at this point, I should have said yes, but anyways.
Yes, buy me.
Anyways, so there's a bridge right here.
Yes.
And potentially there's a ferry. or barge, whatever. I'm using interchangeably.
You're a fairy.
Is there a way where Declan can have lunch with her, and as soon as they track her, go to the bridge, jump off onto the barge while we're on it, and flow down river with us? So we're a good old happy family.
Oh, I like that.
Oh my god.
That's a fun little.
You say this all in character?
I'll allow it.
Yes.
Make things easy for me.
So ours will say that sounds like
Damn.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So ours will say that sounds like the dumbest plan I've ever heard, but I don't have any plans at this point. I'm just waiting for the sweet mercy of death, so might as well give it a try.
Sweet
Ours,
mercy.
you're
of
talking
death.
to a fucking cowpoke who was the heir of a goddamn cattle rancher. Okay, I'm full of fucking retarded ideas, but goddamn it, if we're gonna do it, let's go out in fucking style.
I honestly don't believe that you're the heir of anything, but sure, let's go with your idea. Couldn't be anything to us.
Fucking Arse, the fucking super doomer. I await the sweet release of death.
Honestly,
I really like how Ars and Daniel play off each other. Daniel's the fucking happy, fucking dumb one, while Ars is the smart, fucking
super cynical.
Yeah. This is a good friendship we got going.
He's like, I hope they shoot me first, I swear to God.
Just put me out of my misery.
But anyways, that idea I pitched, is there a way we can do it?
Depends on where we get the barge. That bridge is pretty far up north town. If the barge is south of the bridge,
Fuck it.
that immediately shoots your plane in the foot.
Where are we at?
Well, he said
you're currently down by the 3 fairs, number 6.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, off on the west.
Yeah.
And I should mention that that the Kindred is kind of lower than the coast. This river flows south.
Yeah. So,
which is the direction we were already wanting to head anyway.
I don't. Basically, it's fuck it. I don't care the semantics, and I at least roll for
Semantics. What do you mean roll for a barge? Like you want to hire one or make one?
Hire one because apparently we don't have the time to make one.
I mean, there's no need to roll. You just go where the barges are. Hey, anyone have a barge?
Yeah.
I thought I would have to roll for it.
No, it's like, hey, are there any barges here? I'm a barge. Cool. Want some money? Like that's how that transaction goes.
Hey, we got.
Listen, I'm not used to the. Anyways. All right. So Daniel is gonna go find a barge.
Okay, so we'll probably take care of that on next Monday because we are 3 hours.
God damn it.
Yep.
You guys have time to think and plan and avoid the landmines.
I mean, I mostly kind of figured this was gonna happen. Like, regardless of what we told this guy, he wasn't gonna be happy that we didn't bring the bodies in the box back.
Yeah, I like how last week our original plan was we were going to Kindred, getting the food truck, and leaving as soon as possible.
Yeah,
we are leaving as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's just took a little bit of a detour to the exact person we knew not to talk to. Yeah.
Either way, our skin would have been fucking turned into pulled pork. So,
I mean, we would have.
If he never showed up, he could have just assumed we were dead. Yeah.
The veil has sentient barges confirmed.
Oh God.
Yeah, the barges will sit there, like, the barge will pull out an arm with a radio and, like...
Sir, I found him!
Yeah. As we're going down the river. And then we tried to leave and more arms come out and hold us into the barge.
But hey, at least my fucking idea is original, okay?
I mean, no one's doubting your ideas.
And then will Indiana Jones off the bridge onto the barge and do a barrel roll and then machine guns.
Not many people would have thought of it, that's for sure.
That is definitely
Listen,
the case.
Guard gave me information. I'm just trying to use it.
Oh no! We're all willing to go for it because at this point, it's just
Are we still streaming?
Okay, right. Hold on. Okay, guys, we'll see you Wednesday for the podcast and then Friday for the game. Good night, stay safe, and don't suck on your toes. That's